runs out. He's like, "Egad."
Oh God.
Oh, they're too far away, and I'm out of spell slots.
100%.
Why?
That's all that foolishness you were doing earlier in the night.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, hello and welcome back to Wicked Initiative. I'm your DM, Daniel Perez. With me, I have our wonderful cast of Wicked Adventurers. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, Internet.
Great. Let's get right into things. Let's do a little recap real quick. We finally have Gax back. We have Bosco this week or next week, I think, but he'll be back eventually.
Bosco's getting married.
Yeah, he's getting married.
Woo!
Congratulations, Bosco. So yeah, let's do a quick recap and then we'll head right in. You guys were heading back into the city, or the port, and come to find out, it's a little bit different in 3 days' time. You went in to find, or you brought in the Ironhide boar, and yeah, you guys meander through this whole Macy Lucius Branch deal that's going on. You guys didn't get quite the respect or the attention or recognition that you kind of wanted or expected, which led to some suspicions about Lucius Branch. After that, you guys headed over to the Bruin Stew, a little irritated, got a little tipsy, and as you were leaving, Nixel was abducted by Kieran Greywither. Or Kieran Agravar, sorry.
Plot twist. Slip up.
He was taken to an outhouse, shoved down a hole after he was stabbed twice, and then met with a nefarious dragonborn monk by the name of Nefrex, who offered him a deal.
What the fuck did you go through?
A lot, actually.
Yeah.
No kidding.
The party had no idea where he went, and so they headed to the raised roof. You got a few more drinks, and Nixel came back out of the outhouse as you guys were leaving, and said that he had to take a poo. Gets out scot-free of any
Gax wanted to
other kind of
investigate.
investigations.
Okay.
and,
Sounds like me.
and yeah, so you guys carried on through the evening. Actually, Ares and Bosco decided, you know what, screw Lucius Branch, let's go check him out. So they headed over to the barracks and snuck inside, looked through his desk.
Quite
very,
sneakily.
Very gingerly, yes. You did quite well until Nixel and Cedric came by, and Nixel decided to raise the alarm by throwing a random lion drake illusion into the mix. The alarm was raised. Bosco tried to burn the place down by flicking a candle, which the bailiff
All
then
in
put
character.
out.
All in character.
And you guys sprinted off towards Bosco's house on the outskirts of Port Vischer. All the while, Zarzros is carrying a massive crate of 24 bottles of Uskfine old wine. You guys finally meet
Carrying
back
the team.
up at Bosco's house to debrief a little bit, figure out what's next. How can you guys aid each other, help each other? What do we do about this whole situation? Do we even care? To which you guys finish up, lay down to rest, or so you suppose, until about an hour into tossing and turning, you guys heard some strange sounds in the distance, 100 feet, 75 feet away. You guys rolled quite well. I think there was a nat 20 in there somewhere.
Nat 20 duration.
Allowing you all to stir, wake up, alert everyone, and look out the windows, and you saw 4 large, draconic, lizard-type folk. 2 much larger than the other 2. The larger ones were like a blue dragonoid creature wearing like heavy plate armor and carrying these giant serrated swords. They have these huge like red and blue wings that are hanging off the back of them. And the other 2 are greenish draconic forms, a little bit smaller, but still they're pretty big. They're Zarzaros' size. They have, they're carrying with them what looks to be a trident, and also in their left hand they each have what looks to be kind of like an illusory pink, almost claw. And they also have smaller wings, but the wings on them have like kind of like arcane runes that have been etched into them and are glowing pink as well. And as you see this and they're approaching, you heard them talking to one another in Draconic, saying something to the effect of, as they were looking back and forth to each other, kind of motioning like where to go, you heard one of them say, "Let's take the house first." It's at that point that I need you all to roll for initiative.
I'll take a natural 20.
I'll take a natural
Ooh.
20 as well. Oh.
Are you
What's
rolling your
your
crappy dice?
what's your dexterity?
I'm got a +2 to my initiative, so.
You gotta roll off, unless Dan says otherwise.
Okay, alright, so we have 25 to 20.
I
Natural
rolled
20.
a nat 20, so I'm +2.
+2.
So just choose.
Roll.
I mean, you can roll.
I'll do roll off.
Okay.
What are you rolling? The D6?
What, a D20?
Yeah. Sure.
No mods, just...
13.
Nat 20.
Dang, what the fuck? Alright. You go first.
So Nitzel just used up
Loaded
his 2 nat
dice.
20s for this evening.
Yeah, apparently.
Destined
Put the
to-
little marker up. Ding ding.
Alright, and then we have 20 to 15.
16.
17.
Bosco also rolled 16.
I have +4 dex.
He also has +4 dex.
Well, I guess I'm rolling
Let's
for it.
roll it.
A 4.
8. Both kind of
Alrighty.
low.
Yeah.
Then we have 15 to 10.
Actually, it's good that I go close to the end.
Anyone?
Ooh.
No? Alright.
Oh no.
Oh.
And then we have
Let me hit.
10 to 5.
7.
7.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, Joe, just roll.
Yeah. 2. 16.
Gax. Alright. So we'll start here. Before we get into this, I need 3 of you were heavily inebriated.
Yeah.
It was Nixel, Ares. Well, I guess not heavily,
Yeah,
but you
'cause
still
we're the
need
ones
to
that
see
know this
how
doesn't
of a
happen.
lightweight you are this evening. With how is this fine old treating you? And Zarzaros.
This
So each
is
of you give
a-
me a con saving throw. The DC is a 10.
Ooh, I got 19.
Both
Hey!
of you
Everybody's rolling the same.
No drunkenness for you all. You're feeling,
Hand
you
on, like
get
a-
back up. No dizziness. Anything that was affecting you earlier on in that
That's
evening is
probably
gone.
This was coming.
I'm at 18.
18.
Nice.
You drank pretty daggone heavily, but you get right up. You're like, I'm used to this. I'm used to this elven wine. This shit is so good, but damn, I'm good at it. Alrighty, let me go get the map, and then we'll go right into this.
Excited. Excited.
We don't get no
I just-
music.
I feel like Cedric would hear, "Let's take the house," and just go, "I beg your pardon."
No, y'all don't hear nothing. And in fact, none of you guys have even woken up. We're the ones that
Did it all of us wake up?
No, I don't think we ran through the house to tell you guys. Yeah, I think it was just us. We didn't play that out yet.
Oh, fair enough.
But
Get the frick up!
Get up!
Get up! This is not a drill.
Cedric has a little eye mask like, what on earth?
Cucumbers.
The cucumber. What on earth
Oh
are you
my
babbling
God.
about?
I'm literally just like.
You think he did not put music on before he left?
it's like
That's
in the
alright.
corner.
No, I hate
I'm
it.
like just the most slovenly kind of like, just like whatever.
I just love this purchase so much.
It's so cool. It's really cool.
It's like the
Yeah.
It's a it's a D&D player's fidgeting dream.
Nice.
the cabin.
Oh, that's quite a
That's
homely little
Bosco's
hut.
hut. He
That's
built that
actually-
himself?
Yes.
Wow.
Him and his
It's
daddy.
quite quaint.
I didn't know he was
No
that good.
pigs in the.
Nope,
Okay.
no
pigs in the sty.
pigs already
Pigs have been
pre-slaughtered.
Pre-slaughtered.
Alrighty. So,
You don't have to worry about any dragon.
so you
like,
guys
creatures.
are obviously inside right now.
So cute.
What?
That's cool.
And then you see
That's
over
great.
How much do
here.
you think costs on the market these days? Sorry. Sorry.
It helps me see it a little better too.
Yeah.
It's so far away.
Just chilling.
Well, especially
Alright,
for
so
us
here's
that can't
this
see
guy.
inside of it.
Oh my.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I want
massive.
to find a
He's
way
a large.
to
He's a
actually
big
get
boy,
it,
and there's two of them.
like,
boy.
to port
Wide
in
boy
on
below.
my
Oh,
screen, like a
goodness.
screen here and a screen
No.
over here, so that we can
Mm.
see
There you go.
Any
But
damage
that's
to
a
Bosco's
problem
home, we're
for
never
a
gonna hear
different
the end
day.
of it.
That's not
She's
Oh
not there.
my
Darley's not there.
And there's no cover, it's just an open field.
Dude, those are massive. Holy.
Alrighty.
Uh,
So, top of the initiative order,
I'm
Nixel.
excited.
Actually, you
My
were
flail is
outside.
A
I
red.
thought you were inside. I
Outside.
forgot you were over here,
You see
out
it
in front
in the
of the
house,
doorway.
Huh?
Does it take the whole square?
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's
I mean,
no
it's
back door
cutting
to
off
Bosco's
like,
house.
Oh, that's what I was
It's
wondering.
only
No,
like
it is-
House at all?
No back door, just the front.
Oh my god.
Are there
There's
any back
windows.
windows over
There's
there?
windows.
There are a few windows.
There's no way into the pen from the
Since
house. They're halflings.
I mean, very small. You'd have to
Shit.
squeeze through it.
Yeah, we're not.
It'd be an athletics check.
What, the window?
Listen, the scaly boys.
Gonna
aren't
jump
squeezing.
right
Yeah,
through.
we're not
Yeah, I mean,
squeezing
if you
through.
look at it, it's actually scaled nicely to Nixel's mini.
They're not sized to normal human proportions.
Nick's
the
out in the
windows are-
front
I am on the front.
because you were sleeping out there.
Which is why I'm glad
No,
I'm
I'm
going
not
before
big.
them.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a roll.
Like this is like a really
It's not
nice house
impossible is what I'm
for
saying.
halflings.
I like how everybody's
Nixel,
going into this fight damaged and I'm just
you're
like,
up.
full.
Yes, Nixel is going to start his
Uh,
turn.
I'm almost
Uh,
32.
Nixel is aware now of these things approaching him. Yes?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, yeah, Nixel's
You
gonna
were alerted of their presence by Zarzaros and them.
Yeah, Nixel is gonna fly up in the air and go over the fence and land.
You're
behind
flying over here?
Yeah, landing behind that wagon. But
Like this?
no, on the other side,
Over here.
in that crevice. Yeah. But before he does that, he's gonna take a shot at let's see, big boy on the left or
Alright.
left.
40, 45, 50. This should be within your range, yeah?
That would be yes. I
Alrighty.
think so.
Roll to
I
hit.
have sharpshooter, so I no longer suffer from disadvantage from long shots.
Yep.
So it's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 on the left. That will just hit.
It's a D10. And that's a 10 plus 3, so 13 piercing.
Wow, nice. Nixel, you're alerted. You see this stuff happening. You're like, oh my gosh! And then you like skedaddle out of there behind this fence.
And if no one was awake, they're certainly awake now.
I think you still probably have a bottle in your hand. You're just like,
Throw it on the ground.
is that it?
That's it for Nixel, yeah.
Cool. Auragar, you're up.
I get up. I'm gonna find the first exit, What,
That will be the front door.
front door's on the opposite end. Is it on the opposite side or?
Nope, this is the door.
Oh, okay. No, that's perfect. Have I been? You've already told us like what we're seeing, right?
I don't think we did, but I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys were all
Kinda
alert to the
stupid.
presence with the natural 20. It's like you guys were like peeking through the window, like look at them, like that kind of scenario.
It's time to deal with some abominations.
Like with my hand with the symbol on it, I almost like reel out the flail. It just comes out of the arm. It almost snakes out,
Oh, sick.
and I charge up as I cast false life on myself.
What does false life look like again?
I'm gonna say it looks kind of like it's kind of a black solid color, but with like highlights of green and kind of a sickly purple as it kind of like coalesces around me in kind of like a slate sheen.
Cool.
And I make my way up to the front. I'm going the rest of my movement.
30 feet.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't have temp HP anymore. Would that have reset since we didn't get a long rest yet?
No, you still have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought I had lost it by that point. So I would like to. Can I change my action? Actually,
Go ahead. Yeah.
In that case, what I actually do, you see the energy well up around the flail, but instead of like a kind of a green sheen, you just see his vision. He starts to like blur as though his vision, like there's multiple versions of him, all rapidly fluctuating,
Nice.
almost like a Gaussian effect, as he casts blur on himself.
Nice.
And he makes his way towards the closest big bad.
So you're concentrating on that, right?
Yes, that is concentration.
Alrighty. And you still going up here?
Oh yeah.
It's getting in
It's
there.
very obvious that I'm making myself like I am announcing my presence.
No, it doesn't fit.
Good, doesn't it?
Cool. Aries, you're up.
So I can't bust out that window on the side right there?
You can try.
Like it doesn't look like. I mean, the
Are you
windows
sure?
are really locked. Like, come on, we're inside. I should be able to just like open up that little window.
Are they locked? Let's find out. They are locked.
But we're inside. We're not on the outside. We're inside. I just go unlatch.
Okay. You use your
No.
not
No.
action, not action. You
No.
use your free action to unlock it, and now you gotta climb through it.
That's not that hard.
Give me athletics check or acrobatics.
I don't know. I just.
Shoot at him through the window.
I mean, is there another window in the front? I
Break the
couldn't even
window.
tell. Like, is there
There-
windows in
there
the front?
Yeah,
goes
there's
window.
two windows in the
Windows
front.
Yeah.
You just gotta get to the one side.
I'm right there. I'm right at that window right there.
We'll say less than a DC 10, you're gonna lose 5 feet of movement. Trying to squeeze your way through.
Can I? Yeah, maybe I have to shoot out the window. Well, I'm right there by the window, right?
You opened it. Are you by the window?
Yeah, I'm by that front
you're by
window,
the front
right?
window.
I'm close enough to that front window right there. The one on the right.
Yes.
So can I just shoot out that window?
Yeah.
How much?
Taking point inside the house.
80, right? I've got 80 feet. Good, I can shoot the big guy on the left.
Yeah, I think it was like
40. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, well then I'm doing that. Oh god, we haven't done this in a while. What am I doing? What am I rolling?
Also, it is dark outside over there.
So we can't see them?
I can see.
It's
Should I be able to see?
dim light.
dim. Yeah.
Alright, I'm on what, D20 plus 6?
Is the cloud coverage like a lot? Like, is the moon shining or?
Get me
Yeah,
anything.
but moonlight is like dim light. What'd you get?
9.
9?
Plus-
Busy
Roll
fussing
a
around
3.
with this lock. It doesn't, and you take a shot, and it just glances off the side of the as like a gust of wind, kind of like as the window shutter just like closes a little bit and throws it off, goes off wide.
So I'm gonna.
You still have a bonus action.
Can my bonus action be to rip off the freaking shutter so it doesn't get in my way again?
I like it.
Because you were talking about how it
Give me a
moved in my
strength
way.
check.
Can it be just like, get the frick out of
Just
here?
Just give me,
vacated the house,
give me
so.
an athletics check.
Alright.
Then they can get in. Actually, how do you get
Athletics, not acrobatics.
They're not gonna fit through the door either. They're just gonna break down the house.
Can they do that?
Look at how big they are.
Ten.
Of course they can.
What's that?
I
10.
think that as an
A
option.
10?
Yeah.
I'll
And I would
say you do your best.
probably kick it a little
Yeah,
bit.
you kick it, you're pissed off at it, but Bosco and his daddy made this window very secure.
Oh,
It went
freaking Bosco.
as it like as it slams back almost on
They were
your face
making it
again.
Bosco proof.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Very angry first turn for Ares. That's for sure. Bosco.
Watch my shutters.
Shut it, Bosco.
Bosco is gonna. Is he right? He's back in the back of the house, I think.
Yes, he is in the back.
I'm gonna use his movement to kind of get by the door. I don't want to block the doorway, but I want to like peek out of it.
This doorway.
Yeah,
You peeking out.
Bosco's peeking.
Oh, Bosco. I was thinking
Bosco.
Czar. I was like,
No,
your
no, no.
whole freaking
This
head.
is Bosco. Sorry.
Like this.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do is like one of those things where he like gets out, shoots, and then kind of slides back behind.
Yeah,
the
so
wall.
you only moved like 20 feet,
All right.
so he would still have
So-
10 to move back out.
Okay. So he's gonna bonus action.
And he's got the longest range bow. He can definitely hit.
He's gonna bonus actually 90 feet. Is he? Yeah, he's within
Yeah,
90
mine's
feet.
80.
So he'll cast Hunter's Mark on. Yeah, I guess that one that everybody's been kind of going after,
Okay.
and take a shot.
Take your color.
Nice. Ooh, nice. That is a 19 to hit plus 8. So
19 plus 8. Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage for him.
that is he does piercing damage. So 8 piercing and 3 force damage.
So 11 points of damage.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then he'll slide back, like right next to the doorway, basically on my right. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Bosco. Hey! Don't come after my house! He goes out there. Lets one fly straight into the armor. He's like, you will die. As he's like, ah! And scoots back behind. I'm not cut out for this. Cedric, you're up.
Alright, so Cedric, I guess, being the last to notice these things, will take off his little knight eye guard and go, Egad! Look.
It's so darky, I love it.
Egads! Look through the window, can he see them?
You can see the visible outline of them, yeah.
Okay, if I can see all of them?
Yes.
Okay, using my last spell slot.
You were basically shown them by
Oh, shit.
Zarzaros. I
Okay.
think he was the one that rolled an act.
So he looks through the window, sees them, and he's gonna cast Bane on the front two and your left back one.
What's the range on that spell?
It's just sight.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. It's 30 feet. Never mind. So you're just going to.
I was like, I know for a fact.
When I clicked it, it said within line of sight, but then it actually says range on the thing. That's my fault. So you're just gonna run outside then.
Okay.
So you've already got someone in the front lines.
Yeah. So you're not gonna go too far.
So you've got 25 feet here.
Okay.
You've got one more space.
Am I right at the door at that point, or am I
Yeah.
next to the door?
You're like right in front of
I
it.
see. I can't get as close to that corner as possible. The little corner between the fence and the.
You can go right there.
Okay. And then I can charge, or I can, what's it called? I can hold.
You can-
Bane.
You can ready
Ready in
a
action?
spell, yes.
can
But
ready.
if it doesn't get used,
the spell slot still gets used.
Ah.
So if all
Yeah, if they
three
don't
of them
move,
yeah.
they don't move. Then
Just so you know, Bosco is concentrating on Hunter's Mark. I don't know if you put a thing on him, but
I
it's a
can't do.
concentration
Yeah,
spell.
it's right there. I think. It's the greens.
You can do the
But-
spell
and
and
then
then it's on
concentration.
actually go
Oh.
over
Bosco, if he gets it.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I feel like nah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna hold my pickaxe for now. In case they
You're
get
gonna
too
hold a
close.
melee attack?
Yeah, in case they get too close.
Okay, fair enough. That is. Cedric's runs out. He's like, Egad.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're too far away and I'm out of spell slots.
100%.
Why?
That's all that foolishness you were doing earlier in the night. Me? Yeah. Get punished.
Sniffing
You shouldn't
rocks.
have been so pouty.
The
Yeah.
blasphemy.
You shouldn't have been so rude to Ares.
Really use my second level
And
spell
Bosco.
slot on Bosco to not be drunk anymore. Instead of
You
fighting
felt
these
guilty.
things.
It made do though. He hit the shot, so
True.
he probably wouldn't have hit. All right, the mages are gonna go. So we've got their draconic mage that is coming in.
Mages.
So what they're going to do, actually, is hold on. Let me pull up this spell real quick. I should have this open already, but oh well.
Forgot that I caught that.
Where are you? There you are. Cool. So, what the one on the left is going to do is move to this side here. And he's going to cast. And you hear him say, "Let's smell him out," as he casts a stink cloud.
Oh, no.
Right here.
Oh no, the stinky.
Oh, right on me.
Can I hit? Let's just put it here. I
How
guess.
repulsive.
So what stink cloud is each of you that's in it needs to make
Oh,
a
shit. It might break your concentration, doesn't it?
If you take damage.
Well, if you take damage, yeah.
So at the start of your turn, you're gonna make a con save.
Okay.
On a failed save, you'll spend your action basically reeling and retching. You won't have an action.
But that's what I mean. Doesn't that break your concentration?
I don't think so unless it deals damage.
No, because it doesn't activate until the start of their turn.
No.
What
What
is
I'm
AC
saying
fail?
is say that Argar fails his Constitution check.
It doesn't
in
do
Stink
damage.
Crowd. Oh, okay.
It just removes your action.
Yeah.
Concentration only is you have to make that roll when you receive any kind of damage.
Yeah, or if you're incapacitated. So when you like throwing up and like freaking out be considered
I don't think that's the same
incapacitated?
state. Yeah.
I want to
I don't think that's the same status.
Because
Okay.
I need you guys to run through it.
So does it activate when you enter the cloud, or
The
is
window.
it?
Exactly. I was gonna run out the door, but now he's guaranteed I will be going out that window.
I looked down and I was like, huh, can I cast Gust? I can't, but
Yeah. What is the status
It's
from
great.
Stinking Cloud exactly? What is it called?
It doesn't have a status. It's just like it basically just takes away your action and says that you have to basically reel and retch.
Okay.
Spell tag is
It's just
control.
poison mustard gas.
Gotcha.
okay.
So, question: if you enter it, or is it if you start your turn there?
The cloud spreads its corners.
Like if
also,
I-
that area is heavily obscured, so you're
Oh,
blinded in
Can't
that
even
area
shoot
too.
through it. Yeah.
On a failed save, you spend your action. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed.
You can get rid of it with like Thunderwave maybe.
Yeah, no,
Sounds
it's
like
just
wind.
I was
on
thinking
the
Gust.
start of your turn.
So if you run through it all the way through,
You need to make the save.
You do have to make the save.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if you start your turn and end your turn outside of the thing, if you go through it, you still have to try it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not
Yep.
And it's a 20-foot sphere, right?
Oh, that's not good.
20 foot. Yeah.
So it's 20 feet tall, essentially.
Yep. So that was the first one. The other one is actually going to. Let's see, what's he going to do? You know what he's going to do? He's going to enlarge his friend.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No bueno.
So I can't find it right now. I'll get it later. This one here is going to get enlarged, so he'll add a D4 to all of his attacks, and then this guy is going to go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zarzaros, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna.
I'm not walking the door, am
No.
I guess I'm gonna. How big is that window? How big is the window?
It's
that
even
Ares
smaller
is
for
at?
you. You can certainly try. I'm going to bump up the DC for you to get through.
I did bang it up a little.
That wall
You
can't
did.
be
Which
that.
Not a
one's-
lot,
which-
not
I
a lot,
could-
not a
Which
lot.
one is enlarged? This one.
I
The one
could do my
closest to
best
me.
to just, you
The
know,
alternative is
break it down.
that wall is not that sturdy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is I could just work to break it down.
We don't destroy Bosco's house.
Yeah.
Bosco.
It's a liability at this point.
It's
And y'all get mad at me about the shutters. I guess Bosco.
Seeing the stinking cloud, he's gonna go and can I make like a strength or something to see if I can bust down the wall over here by the window,
Like where Cedric is?
like
That
where
one?
Ares is.
Where I was by that
Oh,
window on the right.
Further over.
The window on
Go
the
ahead and
right
give it a
behind me.
try.
Zarzaros, the Kool-Aid
What am I
man over
using?
here.
It's going to be. So you need to have a hard enough hit first. So let's do an attack to hit. It's going to be a 15
Oh.
for stone.
No modifiers because it's unarmed. 8. So
This construction is sturdy.
Bosco. Bosco.
Stop bashing my house in!
Okay. I guess I'll use the rest of my movement to just go out the door.
Alrighty.
See if I can get through this thing.
So you're going 5, 10.
Technically I moved over to where Ares was, so I don't know how far that was.
Oh,
but-
so 5, 10, 15, 20.
so I'll dash and then try to.
Alright, so you'd come back in here somewhere.
Can you dash?
Oh, can I dash? Was that a bonus action? It was an attack roll, so.
You can
With it-
unarmed strike with the bonus action.
Let's say, because it was such a weak effort, it's like kind of like a half-assed, like, oh, this is never gonna work. I'll allow it to be kind of like a bonus action.
Okay. So then I'll dash to then dash out the door. See how far I can get out. I want to go.
25.
I don't want to go straight. I want to like turn
to
and
make
go
a beeline to the
Towards
right.
me.
15,
Yeah.
20,
Good.
25. Over here.
30. Can I go one more?
I need a meat shield in front of
Outside
me
of
'cause
it.
that's the way that I'm gonna run. I don't want to die.
Cool.
I didn't have to make a save or
No.
anything.
Because you already used your action, that's all I would have got rid of anyways. And
Alright.
you're not starting in it. Great, so. Gax, you're up.
Can I run outside towards Zarzaros?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Would I still be in the cloud?
Not if you go on top of the log.
Can I go on top of the log then,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
Are you gonna stand up there?
So you can pass through it without any issues. It's just your
Alright.
minute on the start of your turn.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Because they walked through it, so they can
So
pass through that
do I
without
have to
any
make a
So
issues.
you need to make a save.
What about him?
I had used my.
He had already
action
used his action.
Oh,
That's
so if
all
I
it
use my
takes.
action, I don't have to
Oh.
save.
Yeah.
Correct,
Gotcha,
because
sorry.
it only gets rid of the action.
Okay, that's fine. From the doorway, am I able to see this guy?
You can see him, yeah, he's just far away, but I don't know how far Guiding Bolt can go or what.
Oh, I'm not casting Guiding Bolt. I'm going to look down at his feet. I'm going to cast Spike Growth right at his feet.
Okay,
Nice.
another big one.
Another 20-foot diameter, foot radius sphere at the center
I
of
have
the
two
enlarged
of those,
guys.
so I'm just gonna that. So in line with that. Okay. Actually, I'll just use the 15. Where is it going?
Like
The center
the
is like
center of the
right where
big
his
guy.
feet are.
Right
where his
right where his feet are, like right on top of him.
The center
The
is
center
is
of it
where
is,
he is.
It's
is
surrounding
where
him,
he is.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
And obviously it would be out here.
Yeah.
I think-
So
did
I
it
think
move up
he's
space
still
back
in
or
it then
something,
too. Because if it's 2 out,
Oh yeah, if it's further out, then you should be in it.
I don't know. Who cares? That's where I'm placing it, anyways.
So if you put it right in the middle of him, it won't affect these other ones. They're just out of range slightly. Because it adds like 2 more spaces, so
Yeah.
it goes to the edges on both.
So then, can I place it closer towards the log in the middle so that I at least can get some of them?
On this one?
No, I'll go back on the big guy. Yeah, that's fine. It's difficult terrain, and every 5 feet of movement, he takes 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yes. And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to. Is it a bonus? That'd be awkward if it's not. Yeah. As my bonus action, I'm going to wild shape. And you said you're out of spells, didn't you?
I have 1.
Alright, then I'm going to do the chalice form. So, as Gax opens up his starry map, and he traces a constellation, and it shows an elderly lizard folk woman trying to heal the young. His cloak mimics the same constellation form.
Sweet.
And then... Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Cool. That'll be the bruisers then. We'll start with the guy over there. So this is what is called a Draconian Dreadnought. So we'll start with the guy on the left
Yeah.
over there. And what he's going to do. So he's gonna fly 5 and then 10, 15, 25, 30.
Wow, so Spike
40.
Growth was just fucking useless.
Yep.
He don't 100% plan for that. Look at his face.
No, he did, yeah.
Oh, right there, 60 feet. He flies up on the ground. Hey there, little bug! As he turns around, whips around 180 and tries to smash at you with his tail. 17 plus his modifier, which is going to be 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Come on.
13.
A 13 does not save, so you're going to go prone.
No!
Which is going to give him advantage on his 2 melee attacks with his sword.
Oh, no.
You're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As he spins around, you go down on the ground, and he continues his 180 twirl, and he swings his swords back around twice into you. So he rolls with advantage for these. 17 again for the first one, and a 20 for the second one. So 17 plus mods. So 2 more attacks that hit, I believe.
So the 8 bludgeoning was me going down off of that strength
Off the
save.
tail.
Okay.
The tail smacking it. So the other 2 hits are going to be, so the first attack is 14 points of slashing damage. And the second one is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh no. Oh no. I was not expecting that. Well, how much damage did it do?
A lot.
Yeah, a
So
lot.
he's also
A
going to go
lot.
up 5. So
Sorry,
does he
my
take damage
plan.
for the first
Please.
5 from leaving the space? Or only when he enters a new one?
It's only when he travels 5 feet within it, so he's fine.
5, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Oh my.
God.
And then he's going to use his action to dash and go 5. He's going to go up a couple of feet to get onto the roof.
There's no door there, bub.
Yeah, I know. He's just
No,
crawling.
I'm just teasing.
He just crawls around, and he's actually going to start barraging the roof.
We dash though.
Oh, you're right. Yes, thank you. So he'll have to wait for that barrage.
Good call. Yeah.
I don't know. Everything's been
Little
so
blue
freaking
tack.
hard on this thing. I don't know if it'd be a waste or not.
Okay.
Stay there.
Boy, wow.
Moving on to Nixel. You're up, bub.
Nixel's gonna fly 20 feet in the air, or 25 feet in the air, and I don't remember what the statuses are. One of them is baned.
No, none of them are
None of them are
banned.
Bane. I didn't cast it because I wasn't in his range.
Right. One of them is enlarged, and one of them is.
The one on the roof is enlarged. And then the
What is the status on the other one?
hunter's mark.
Like,
And this is like this, so you won't see him.
Yes, I'm not worried about seeing him. I'm worried about seeing the other one.
Is he above the cloud of
Mages.
fart, whatever it is?
20 feet or 25 feet, I think so.
Who?
Nixel? Is he above the cloud?
I think so. It's a sphere.
It's a 20-foot sphere,
Yeah.
so I'm above it.
He's above it. He's at 25.
I'm gonna shoot at the mage.
Fuck.
I don't want to cast fart cloud.
oh,
I'm gonna shoot at the mage that's concentrating on that stinky.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Oh, that's gonna be a 19.
19 will hit.
Concentrating on that stinky.
6 piercing. 6 piercing.
6 piercing to the mage concentrating on stinky. 60. Okay. So it needs to roll higher than a 10, and it rolled a nat 20, so it is still concentrated. What else is Nixel doing? You have a bonus action and 5 more feet of movement.
Nixel is falling 20 feet and then flying the last 5 back down to the ground.
He's what?
He's willingly falling 20 feet and then flying the last 5 to catch himself from
Oh, so you're just going
hitting the
back
ground.
down.
Yes.
Oh, I did all this work to put him on the thing.
just
Oh,
fall.
because you're using the cloud as cover.
Right.
Yeah.
Intelligent.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Nixel flies up over the stink cloud. Oh. Takes a shot right into his arm, sort of sneers at you, but he doesn't lose his concentration. The stink cloud's still up. Boom. Auragar, you're up.
All right, Auragar is going to use.
Make a Constitution saving throw for
Right.
me.
Forgot about that.
decide immediately.
12.
A 12 actually will succeed.
Nice.
Okay. In
So
that
you
case,
feel the noxious fumes just sort of like start to suffocate you as they start to puff back out. You find your resilience and continue through it.
I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna go diagonal. I'm heading towards the mage.
Okay.
First 2 paces is gonna be diagonal, and then I
So
think.
it's going to be 5, 15.
Yep, and then 1, 2, 3. I think
3 will get you here.
perfect. That's where I want to go. And and you start to see more energy come off of the flail as a spark of lightning starts to show up in his hand, and he goes, "Come here, you!" And he casts lightning whip on that creature. It has to make a strength saving throw.
Cool.
Nice.
DC is 14.
Little scorpion action.
That one.
It is now pulled 10 feet towards me in a straight line, and if it ends up within 5 feet, it takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Okay, roll damage.
1 damage, but it still has to make
It does.
Constitution saving
Let's
throw.
make its saving throw. Constitution.
You don't know how upset I'll be.
He gets
plus
a 9.
4 to his save. He rolled a 6, so it's a 10.
So I said,
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
a
just
save.
saves,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's 1 damage.
In that
right?
case, with my bonus action, I go, "Hello, morsel," and I take a bite into it with hungry jaws.
He's had a
Let the
dog.
dog
Make
out.
another saving throw for that.
Yes,
damage.
every damage.
Yeah, let
every
me
damage.
make sure it's. I think it's
Just
just
trying to break that stupid stink cloud.
Yeah.
Cedric has not seen shit
Really
right now. He's just in it.
It's gonna screw us if,
Okay, if the attack hits, cool.
Big
Let me
stinky.
roll that attack. So that's gonna be a +6, I think.
I just love the
Damn.
lightning whip around his neck. Come here, you.
And
It's
then-
20.
Give it some
I just
combat
rolled a
vibes.
natural 20 on the bite.
Nice. 20?
Yeah.
So, double your dice.
So let's
Oh,
see,
yeah.
how much is that?
Is it the more damage, the higher the con has to save?
So
If it's low, it's half the damage, but if it's lower than 10, you take 10.
It's
You have to
always
make 10.
10.
Oh, okay. So it's to do like 11 damage. if
11
it's
is
11
still
and
10.
Oh,
Okay, so
12
1d6.
is 11.
So 1d6.
every
14
two.
is 12.
I see.
So I rolled a 6 on the die, so doubled is 12.
Wow!
And
Nice.
I would get
Very nice.
4 temporary hit points, but I already have 12, so it's
So
fine.
12 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 means 11? He has to
Yes,
go.
his DC is
No.
now 11.
It means. Yes, I think so.
For which?
10 plus 4, so 14.
Damn.
He's
Okay.
still concentrating.
Kidding me.
Damn.
But now he's in base to base, so
boy.
he has to fucking run or take hits.
So yeah, you lightning whip right around the neck, reel him in, yell in his face, then bite him right deep into this section. He's sort of like, get off me. And this
I'm just
stink cloud
laughing
is
as
still
I'm,
there.
like,
You're
as I'm hearing the fucking pain of laughing.
Yeah,
Come back and
laughing
spit out the
through
bullet that
through
Nick's
Yeah.
lashing it out.
fighting, yeah. Cool, and you're
That's
done,
my turn,
right?
yeah.
Where is
Alrighty.
Ares right
Ares, you are still fighting with a window.
No, I'm not. Can I use dash as a bonus action?
Yes.
No,
Oh, you
it's
can
a-
do
it's
it
a lip
rogue.
action.
No.
Okay,
That's
that's what I
a
thought, but it
to a
just didn't
rogue.
say it here. But I was like, I'm pretty sure I can, but I didn't know if that
You're
was
not
okay.
that cool, Cedric.
Can I? Yeah. I feel like
I was aghast at that.
No. All right, so I think.
You get cunning action, so you can.
Oh
hide,
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
can
Thank
run,
you. I was like, I'm pretty sure I could. I
You
just
can
wasn't
hide,
sure.
you can disengage,
Alright.
you can dash, all as a bonus action.
That's sick.
So when he hopped on the roof, I'm pretty sure I would.
Oh, you would have heard.
I
this
would
giant
100%
creature
know,
scream.
right? All right. Well,
On
then
top
I
of the
want to
roof.
freaking just. Sorry, that's what's gonna happen. Blast up my chromatic orb up to the roof, through the roof.
Blast your what?
A chromatic orb through
Oh.
the roof,
Okay.
where I think he's at.
Are you? So what you're trying to do? Let me get this.
But
straight.
I
You're
want
not
to
trying
be
to
out of
create
the
a
way. I'm
hole.
not gonna be like here like an idiot where it's gonna fall on me, but like just move over enough where I think he's at and just blast it where I think he's at on the roof.
And are you trying to do it in a way that like kind of damages him, or are you trying to just make him fall through?
I mean, I'm just giving all I got, and if it damages him and it jacks up the roof, whatever. Like,
So yes.
yes,
The
yes,
answer to the question is
yes, to all of the above.
So,
All of the
alright,
above.
so you're looking for falling damage.
I want to hit him as well if it hits him, but if not, and it just breaks the roof and he
Okay.
falls, then great.
So,
No, we're getting so technical. I'll
then
pick whatever
give me
I
an
can
Arcana check.
get.
See
Sorry.
how good you are at wielding magic.
I can't just friggin' roll.
For such an off the wall,
Oh, I've been rolling really crappy.
off the roof
tonight.
scenario.
Crappy rolls.
But I definitely would be moving back. Like, I'm not gonna stand right under him. Like, where I know where he's at.
Oh yeah, totally.
What am I doing, Arcana?
Just looking straight up.
Oh, that's not my roll, but alright.
What
Eight.
is your roll?
No, it's not. I don't roll like that. I roll in the freaking tray. I don't roll outside of it. Oh my god,
Alright.
I'm done. 8 freaking
So-
dice. I'm done with both.
Just make,
No,
just make your normal chromatic orb
bringing out more
attack.
dice.
I'm just done with both of these
So
dice.
roll your
Alright.
attack to hit for your spell. I
Alright,
think you
whatever.
add a +4 or something.
Yeah,
to
plus
that.
4. Alright, that one's 22.
22. Perfect. Roll
Oh my
damage.
god, you're good. Just in case they're being very bad, I'll use these other dice.
What type of damage are you using?
Um,
The roof is constructed out of wood.
I thought it was stone, but
Lightning. Set it on fire.
Up top, this is like thatch. It's like grass. Like
oh, my
dark
original instinct was I was
grasses.
just gonna freaking do thunder or lightning, but
So this will set on fire really easily. That will set on fire less easily, but still will.
Alright, I'm just gonna do thunder.
Or you can blast it with
I'm
thunder.
just gonna do a thunder. I already said that.
Go.
You burn
Yeah.
my house to the ground.
Oh, this is 88. I have 58.
D8?
This one.
Yeah.
6, 11, 12.
12?
Yeah.
You, once again, you see like the what was it, like blackish
You don't pay
blue.
attention, do you? No, it wasn't.
Explain chromatic orb to me again.
Just more of the like smoke, kind of, grayish, whitish smoke, and then around my
A
hand.
grayish whitish orb.
Snap
of
it up
smoke
as I
that starts
point to it
form.
and just.
Snaps. And it smashes right underneath the where his foot are, and it just sort of starts to like crumble and break apart parts of the roof as his foot just sort of like smashes through it a little bit. It doesn't cave in the roof quite yet, but it has opened a hole that his foot is now dangling
His
through.
foot's hanging down now?
I'll actually make him make a dexterity saving throw for this.
Okay.
So he rolled an 8. So actually, I'm gonna say that he's a bit off balance, and he'll have disadvantage if he tries to make any attacks from this area.
Is it like the equivalent of prone?
Sort of, yeah.
You can just imagine like half of his body's like
Yeah.
stuck in the roof.
No,
That's about it.
I'm like, I don't think I have any
Half his
extra
body, just a leg.
attacks though.
Just a
'cause I
leg.
didn't.
Yeah, you only
I
have
haven't
one
hit him
spell
already.
attack,
Yeah, I haven't like hit him already or anything.
but you still have your
Movement.
bonus action and movement.
So, how far? If I try to run as far as I can out of here, 60 feet, how far does that get me? Do I get out of that, or am I not from where I'm at? I can't see how many squares.
All the way over there?
Just straight out, basically.
15.
If you start your turn in the
30.
cloud, next turn you have to do a con
So I'm
save.
So
trying to
this
get
is
through it.
30 here.
Isn't each one 5?
Yeah.
If
so
I dash-
you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd have to go out this side to get out of the gas.
This is so
Yeah,
stupid.
It is placed in a
Unless you went
stupid.
around back.
I know.
Get high ground on the wagon.
I know. I wanted to get out there, but I also kind of just want to stay here so I can try to just hack off his freaking leg later. But I mean, so I'm really torn right now. What I want to try to
His
do.
toes a little clip.
Give another toe for freaking Cedric.
Oh, you were here for that. You'll catch up quick.
Alright, dang it.
Let's see if it comes into play
I
this
guess
turn.
I'll stay here for now. feel like I'm missing a perfect opportunity. I guess I'll stay.
You're staying there.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I moved this way a little bit, obviously, before I hit up where he was at, so I wouldn't be directly in front of the window anymore, but
Did Bosco say
I'd be
anything?
further this way, like in the house,
Are they
kind of.
putting a hole in
I was
his
just
roof?
about
Not
to.
in the
Oh,
doorway,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know.
Let's
back.
hear it.
I thought I said stop breaking my house.
Go, now is
What's
not
the
the
hole?
time.
He's gonna. Can he? I know the fog or the stinky cloud is heavily obscured area, but can he see, like, if he goes to the other side of the doorway, or is Ares there now?
Ares is in that
I said I didn't
space.
want to be in the doorway.
No, you're on the side of the doorway,
Okay.
but it's taking up the only kind of space there is, unless he hops on the table.
is small, right? So he can. Is he allowed to be in the same
True.
space?
That is true.
Great. So he'll go right in between her legs.
The angle on that.
Can he see that
I don't
one
think
with the
so,
hunter's
because
mark?
you can't draw two straight
No.
lines.
Okay.
I don't know, I was gonna say I can see Ares from here, so
Dang it.
Okay. I guess, yeah, he's gonna run, well, I don't know.
What would Bosco do?
What would Bosco do? It's a good question. He's gonna
Flee.
You're on your
is
own!
Darby still in this house or no?
Darley actually is gone. He
with
took her
the-
back to the
rock people.
Savannah place.
He literally packed her up and took her over
Took
there.
her to Dwarfak's mom.
So she's chilling with the.
I'm not surprised.
What is happening?
I'm really not.
Jay chilling with the rock folk.
Yeah.
Let's have him run out the door and see if he can get to the middle area there.
From the curse.
In here or over here?
In the middle, on the other side of the guy.
This guy?
Yeah,
That's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
that's
and
it.
Use his dash.
Just as a heads up, there's a window on this side of the house.
I know, but
Like-
we weren't. Oh, but he is
But
little.
he's little.
Yeah,
He's
so
little,
he might be
okay.
able to dive through and
Yeah,
go into
let's
this
see if he
fence.
can
Yeah,
get
but
through
it's
that.
but it's locked
Yeah.
apparently, and that's so hard in this house.
But you unlocked it with your free
No,
action.
not that window.
This one
Was it
over
that
here,
one?
yeah.
I was
You
in
did.
front. I didn't do the one on the side. I thought you were talking about that one right there.
No,
No,
I'm
the other
talking
side
about
is
the far
fine.
one.
Oh.
You unlocked that one. So yeah, he'll run out that and see if he can hop over and get.
Alright, just give
onto
me
the
a
fence.
acrobatics or athletics check for him. DC's 5.
Acrobatics for sure. That's a 17.
Cool. Yeah, so he leaps and he's like, "This is how you do it." Runs over, smashes through his own window. That's 15 feet to get, so then 20 to get outside the window. So you got 2 more spaces that he can go.
Yeah,
over
I
here.
go that way.
So let's put him over here.
Is that considered close range, or like would he have disadvantage if he tried to take a range attack on him?
It should tell you on the attack.
I think it's only 5 feet, which he's not.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
All right. So then he'll take a shot at that one.
Okay. He has his hunter's mark, so
He does have his hunter mark. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
okay. That definitely hit.
10 piercing damage and 6 force damage. Really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Pops out the window, tucks and rolls, right in his chest, lands straight home. Haha! I gotcha! And I think that's it, right? He can't do anything else.
He can't do anything else.
Cedric, you're up. Zarzaros is chilling on the ground. He just got
Cedric technically can't
whacked and
see.
stabbed twice. Oh yeah, you can't
He
technically
can't
see.
see any of that. Did he hear you go? You hear the oh?
Yeah, I think you could audibly hear that. Yes.
Alright, well first let me roll to save. If I get an action this turn.
I feel
What
like
is it? Ooh, 16, so it's safe anyway. It's over 10, right?
Yep.
Can I say-
well,
can
you
I-
don't technically know, but it's
Oh.
not 10 either.
Oh, sorry. I just assumed.
12 or
Can I say that I used Lemon's toe to block the scent?
Oh my god. Stop.
To block the scent of the fart cloud.
see it.
No one can see.
That's my goal in this stupid
I'm like, oh, no. What would he say? By Jove! Grabs Lemon's toe, uses it as like a mask.
Oh my god.
The lemony freshness to keep away the fart.
Oh my god.
Citrus scent.
And I thought the lizard folk people were the fucked up people.
Yeah.
No, it's
They're
the
getting
human.
shown up. This is
Cedric
this
is
is
a
acceptable.
hashtag
I thought
certified
you bit
food.
I thought
Dragon's
Gax would
neck
be on
out in
Cedric's
this
side.
No.
Unbelievable.
This is a rock.
Oh,
Anyway.
Oh, okay,
it's
okay,
a toe.
okay. Never
It's
mind.
the rock's
It's the
toe.
rock's
It's lemon.
toe.
It's lemon. The Galeb Dur's.
He
toe.
broke off his toe for him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I knew you'd be on my side. I knew you'd be on my side.
No.
It's a
Sentient
rock.
rock was like, here you go.
Only
Gax.
It'll
Wait,
go
wait,
back.
wait. We're getting off here, but real quick. He freaking he peeked to make sure nobody was freaking watching, knowing that it's fucked up. He peeked, and then when he thought nobody was there, then he took a real huff of it when he knew nobody was looking. If he didn't do that,
He
we
didn't
would
go-
have thought it was so weird.
He didn't go like. He just went.
No,
Like, it's a
you
lemon
went.
freshness.
I don't know.
But he
So
did
make
peek.
sure nobody's
He's
around.
just a feet guy.
He did peek. Oh my dear. He's celibate. He's celibate.
Hey, man of the clock. You never know.
So using
It's just kinky.
Yeah, exactly.
Cedric is a certified freak.
Yes.
Anyway,
Those
using
t-shirts come
Lemon's
out.
toe to defend from the fart, he comes towards where he comes towards where he heard the action happening.
Okay.
Just enough to get out of the cloud,
Alright.
like hugging the wall if he can.
So you'd be right.
Yeah, it's getting
there.
crowded over there.
All right.
So, So that was 10 feet of movement.
those 10 feet. Okay. Do I see the guy on top of the house?
Yeah.
Because he's massive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hulking.
So I'm just gonna pull that Willem Dafoe me where he looks like he's like.
Yeah, he's actually enlarged, which doubles his size. So he was
Oh,
already
yeah.
10
I
feet.
forgot that.
He's
He's
20 feet
enlarged.
tall.
With
He's
his leg
huge.
going through the house.
Yeah. His giant foot. Definitely targetable.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
toes.
I'm gonna.
I. The little piggies.
Oh no.
Just like chopping off piggies.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to cast Bane now because I can see both of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that. They both have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so this one's rolling first. Constitution.
Sorry, charisma.
Charisma. They don't have a modifier, so it's straight up roll. 6 for the first one.
Nice, fail.
So he'll be baned. And the second one is a 12.
Fails.
Nice.
Now they are both baned.
That's huge.
I am now going to use because apparently I can use preserve life as a bonus action. According to
Channel Divinity.
Channel Divinity,
Yeah.
I do believe is a bonus action. It should say in your D&D Beyond if you just
What
look
does
at
it say?
Channel Divinity. Preserve life, so just click on preserve
What is that?
life.
Bane.
So
Oh.
preserve life is an action. Action type 1 action.
I think it's a D4.
Tragic Google lied to me.
So when they
Oh, wait.
attack rolls and saves.
Basically just cancels out his enlarge.
But
Oh no, yeah, no,
yeah,
you're
no,
good.
because I'm a life domain. So
Yeah,
I can,
yeah,
so since
yeah.
I'm a life domain, I can do preserve life as a bonus action. I'm gonna see Zarzaros on the ground. I'm assuming he's bloodied as shit.
He is for sure bloody.
Okay, well he's gonna drop 20 HP on you for that.
Alright.
Big moves.
He's gonna so he's gonna like
Nice.
cover his. Actually no you you can say it. So he give you 20, and then I can still move. I can still move.
You
right?
still have 20 feet, yeah.
Okay. Now he knows he has to get the fuck out of Dodge. So he's gonna go back in the house.
With the massive
Well,
dragon
back
thing
in the
that's standing on
house.
top of the house?
Not like under the guy, but he's gonna go like in the door inside the house.
Stay out of my way.
Like in the corner.
Cedric.
If he can go towards the corner.
We'll have you on the table.
Sure, that works.
There's a table on there?
Yeah, there's like 3 of them in there.
And that's my turn.
Cool. So yeah, Cedric. Gas mask with the lemon. Oh, it smells so good. Gets out of there. He's like, ah! Sees Zarzos on the ground. Casts Preserve Life. You instantly feel well and good.
Then you
and
run
then
back through
you
it.
Cast Bane do the whole "fuck you" thing, and
I forgot that's what I
they
did.
both
You say-
fail, and you dash right back inside.
See
Get
me
out
in
of
there
the
with a
stinky
foot to
gas.
the roof.
Yes, and now you see the giant foot just hanging through the roof.
I'm working on something here, Cedric.
Possibly intriguing for a footman.
Okay, Cedric is not a footman. I'm not gonna take it that far.
Fetish.
Just a free dangly toes.
And they're so large. They're enlarged.
those, you just saw those dogs out there.
That's why you ran
He's
back.
walking like, those dogs are barking. I'm joking.
It's the scar.
I don't think we're ready for this part of the internet.
Do not clip that.
Oh my god. I have to break that down right now.
Those are the cursed words. You can't say those words.
15.
Oh my god. Episode 15. Dogs are born.
This is sticky, isn't it?
Oh, it's
100%.
canon now.
Oh.
It's done.
I'm changing my whole
Memes don't. You don't pick the
whole
memes.
life
Memes
for this.
choose you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whole life.
You're just waiting until you say some stupid shit.
Crying.
Alrighty.
Choking.
This is Cedric's intro lines. The dogs are barking.
Yeah, this episode is those dogs are
One of his lines is,
Yeah, just sniffing. Sniff noises.
"This is so stupid."
fucking toes to the roof. What is that?
Running in.
Oh, I've got like a couple action lines all around this beat.
I do mental psychic damage, psychological damage for sniffing his toes. Hey, stop that! Stop that! Are you? You're sniffing my feet!
Or maybe he likes it.
Just
Alrighty.
Ooh, alright.
So the mages are gonna go. The left guy will go first. I think since you bit him so bad, I think he's a little bit pissed off. He's gonna make 2 trident attacks
Okay.
at you.
Disadvantage
Disadvantage
for being blurred.
Oh, for blur. Yes,
Oh,
you're
I
right.
forgot about that.
My neck is sore from
My AC is 17.
Wait till Sam sees this.
Exactly.
14 to hit on the first.
Miss.
Oh my god.
Second one is also a 14. So, yeah, you're just phasing back and forth as he tries to stab at the image and it's just not catching. You're just like grabbing at like pieces of your cloak.
Oh my
And then I think what this guy is gonna do, seeing him miss that, he's going to never mind. I'm actually gonna go with this guy over here. 1, 2, 3.
You know where
And
I'm
then
going.
he's gonna put his hand, his pink hand out, and you see 2 necrotic kind of like pink rays that go at Bosco.
Ooh.
Which one's that? The little guy? Or the big one?
The small one.
Way back there?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Behind the tree.
13 to
Way
hit,
back there.
Misses.
and then it's gonna be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright.
The first shot just goes over Bosco's head. The second shot just hits him right in the forehead. Yeah.
He has no more helmet.
Oh, yeah.
He
Shame.
gave it to Darling.
Give it to Darling.
That's cute.
So
Until the
it's
rock
going to
people
be,
like
uh,
her.
6 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
6 points of necrotic.
Oh, Lemon would never do such a
A
thing.
friend of yours took my toe. Now I'll take
Retribution.
Cedric is fond of Darling.
He has to make a
Oh.
con save.
Yes, he does.
For his
It has to be a
concentration.
DC 10.
Yeah, 21.
Cool. I think
50
that's going to be all for the mages.
Nice.
Yeah,
I wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Can't wait for
I
my
was
turn
loving
when I
that.
just drop.
Zorthros, you're up.
Useless
You are
spell.
prone currently, but you are feeling
No,
much better.
Okay.
I am.
And now there's this hulking brute
I'm
standing
just
over
gonna
top
use
of you.
movement
I'm going to stand up.
Let's just say I can move people around.
Half your action.
That
Oh,
takes
really?
half of my
I'll move
Allies?
back.
Crush your feet.
and I'm going to take a big old
What do you think I have in
swing
mind?
at this
Maybe bottom.
this dragon thing in front of me.
Cool.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm concentrated.
That is a 23 to hit,
23 does hit.
and I'm going to use my thunderous smite on this one.
Ooh, thunderous smite.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that is 2d6. That goes this way. Damn. Okay, so that is 8. What is this? Slashing damage and 3 thunder damage.
So 11 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice. What do you say as you get back up on your feet and smack this draconic fellow?
Go back where you came.
You smack him across the chest. Sends him reeling. Nice. Anything else? Any movement?
Can I move around to the other? Aha, I only have 15 feet.
Yes. You can move around him without taking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, but I'm next to Gax.
Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of there. My turn, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move in front. I'll move to protect Bosco. I'll move right in front of him.
Okay.
On the side there, right next to him. Yeah.
Alright.
Stay behind me, Bosco.
Okay.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Gax, you're up.
I am going to move 1 step forward, so I'm in melee with the big guy.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Shimmer Step to go 30 feet forwards. And as I cast it, the cloak. For the people around me, it's hard to tell whether it's the cloak itself that's giving off starlight or if it's Gax, and he just kind of like drops through the ground and then he pops back up 30 feet forward.
That's
Ooh.
awesome. That's sick. That's
Um,
awesome.
And then I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the one that Auragar is attacking. So I lose concentration on Spike Growth.
Yep.
I re-up concentration spell on Moonbeam.
And that's just a 5-foot slot,
Yes, that's
right?
just a 5-foot slot. Jeez. Right on top of him.
Okay.
Sweet.
And what's the save?
It's 14 con.
For the mage, he rolled an 11.
So he fails. And he takes 2d10 damage from it. Yeah. He takes 11 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Yes.
So yeah, you see Gax run up, acting like he's about to attack the big guy, fakes him out, the cloak billows as he pops out of the ground 30 feet away from you, turns around and gets rid of the spike growth and casts this magic moonbeam that just on top of the mage's head.
Yes. And then I'm going to run 25 feet forward.
25?
Yes.
Good call. Yeah.
Oh, it's just straight up that way?
Yes.
Oh.
And from me itself, it's bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light 20 feet after that.
Okay.
So I believe everybody can be seen now.
Yep. It's just an aura of moonlight.
Yes.
Starlight.
That's it.
Alrighty. The big guys go. I guess I'll start with this one first. Does he worry about sorcerers again? I think he does. He's gonna turn at his blue friend once more. He'll actually move in a little closer. Let's move him like here. Make it tight.
Won't get my friend.
And once again, he's going to do the spin move to smack you with his tail. He's at a -4 to his rolls from the bait. That first one definitely not hit. So the tail swings around, completely misses. He's going to make his other attacks, 2 serrated sword attacks, also a miss. And then that's going to be a 18 to hit.
18 hits, yes.
Okay. So they'll hit once with his serrated sword. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage. That's the first one. The next one here will actually use the hole to its advantage and try to like smash through it. So he's going to make multiple attacks here to get through. First one won't quite do it. Second one will. The next one will. So let me roll damage. So it's going to be on the first hit. Actually, it like at this. So the first time it nothing. It doesn't really move it at all. After that, it starts to buckle under his weight as he just sits on it and just crumbles through as dirt and dust and everything go flying everywhere on the ground. So this part of the roof is all caved in at this point. He comes in here.
So actually, I have a quick question. You said that he's 20 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
How tall is Bosco's house? Because he's a halfling and stuff like that, and if it's a one-story building,
So I
wouldn't
mean,
his head
these
be outside
walls,
of the
These
house?
walls are like 10, so I mean
Yeah.
it'd probably be like this is 2 stories, so it's
Okay.
like 20 feet tall or so. He sort of ducks under it and just
Yeah.
sort of like starts going at things. The second attack he'll make on
That's right.
Cedric as he moves closer. You want to smell my toe? Well, you can't. Take this.
Where did you hear such obscenities?
As he tries to smack you with his serrated sword, he's also baned.
Yes.
That will miss it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
Is he like
You
right
just
next
duck
to
under
us
it.
right now?
Ah!
The toes are mine.
I think he did.
Toes on
I got a finger!
I got a finger.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
I duck under the sword and make eye contact with his toes. If you can't beat him, join him, I guess.
I don't know if that works this time.
Nixel, you're up.
Before we move on, did when he struck the mage with the moonbeam, did he make a?
He didn't. I don't think so.
Yes.
What's the damage?
11. 11
So
range.
10.
Yeah.
That actually broke it.
Let's go.
So the stink cloud is gone now.
Yep.
Good thing I remember that.
Yeah?
I was like, wait a minute, did he?
No, we got us so caught up with that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That opens up a lot of
Nixel,
space.
you're up.
Yeah, same deal as last time. Fly up 20.
don't have to do
I
that
don't
anymore.
Do that anymore. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Good. So I'm gonna fly over the wagon to the other side of it, next to the tomatoes over there.
Are you going to pick one up
5
and throw it to us?
and then 10.
You could use catapult. That'd be
20.
Tomatoes are a great way to
Again.
neutralize smells.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire one at the mage that Auragar's next to.
This one?
No, the mage.
Oh, cool.
And that's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
That's gonna be 11 piercing.
11. Nice. You see the stink cloud go down. You're like, this is my chance. You hop or fly over top of it, post up on the barrel, let one go, and it just, as you see, like, almost like green acidish looking blood just fly out the back of him.
Can I use my bonus action to pick up one of them tomatoes or onions or whatever is sitting right there?
It'd just be like an object into it.
He just wanted to use his bonus
Yeah.
action because he's an artificer and he doesn't have his bonus action because he has no spells.
That's tough.
I'm gonna throw it next turn.
Throw it at the big one.
Yeah.
A tomato.
Auragar, you're up.
Okay. I'm
My
gonna,
blurred
Acid
friend.
damage.
in that blurred state, still laughing, he's gonna make a swing with his flail. Just gonna deal normal bludgeoning damage. Oh, I think that's gonna be a miss. Yeah, that's a 10.
A 10 will miss, sadly.
Okay.
Scoffs at you. You're not gonna get me that time.
Let's see you try and hit me before you brag.
Try and find me.
Let me see if there's anything else I can do this turn.
It's you and me and the big guy.
No.
Spooky.
Everything keeps changing what I'm freaking doing. I'm like, alright.
Yeah,
He hasn't
that's
even taken any damage yet.
I know. I'm probably gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm not gonna lie.
bummer. I think it's gonna have to be my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
That's
that have
my turn.
concentration on
That's
the
it?
Bane?
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, I don't have a lot of
Oh, yeah.
actions. and
Not
I want to stay
moving or anything.
Disengage. Run.
Yes. Fully yes.
No, I'm not gonna move.
Okay. Ares, you're up. This giant beastie just fell through the roof and is now
I
taking a
can't-
swing at Cedric, but he's basically within melee range of you.
Right, and he's within 5 feet of him, right?
Yep.
So I could get advantage.
He's next to both of you, yeah.
Question, if I want to use my dagger and I want to use advantage, I want to do that, but then how does that work if I want to do my booming blade? As a cantrip? Like, do I have to, like, do that first? Is that, like, a separate action, or is that, like, how does that work?
So booming blade.
Because I just wanted to make sure I'm doing it. Brandish the weapon used in the spell's
Is it a
casting,
bonus
make a
action?
melee attack. I mean,
spell.
Booming blade.
It suffers its normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy.
right, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm doing with. It's casting time one action.
You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting, make a melee attack with it. So it's one action, and you're casting the spell at the same time. So as you're sort of like.
So I'm saying I can
shanking it,
do
you're
that
casting it
as my
and making the
attack, and still get advantage with it because he's
and
within
still
5.
get
Okay, I
advantage
just want to make sure I'm
and
doing.
still use sneak attack.
Okay, well that's what I want to do.
Green flame blade.
Yes,
So-
for rogues.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Booming blade's also for warlocks as well.
Yeah.
Rolling. So first I'm rolling to hit, right?
So first you're rolling to hit with advantage.
So I'll roll twice. I know, but they've all been bad. They've all been bad. I've been practicing with those two. They've all. Travis? He's giving it to me. He's been rolling great.
Why did he get picked on?
Oh my god!
Everyone gets a turn.
Yeah.
I'm about to just flee, and you all can do this yourself. I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a 3. I get +6, so 10 was the highest one.
All right. So yeah, that's
It's not
gonna
gonna
hit.
hit.
So as you try and lunge with this, what?
Don't I get to? I can with Nick with the dagger. I can try to take an extra attack.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
it's
as
fine, but I
you
can try
make
to do
your
it again.
first attack, you realize that the dagger's not quite cutting it. It's not getting through his tough, scaly exterior. It just gets lodged in there and doesn't do anything to him. So yes, you can make an offhand attack with Nick. I think that's part of the same action.
Yeah. When
attack
you make the
action.
extra attack of the
It
light
doesn't
power,
get
you
sneak
can
attack
attack.
damage, but it will give you an extra opportunity to attack.
Could I still use the moon blade with that if I did it again, or no? 'Cause I did
No,
that
because
with
that
the
was
last
part of
one.
the action.
Dang on. This is some garbage. Alright.
Luckily, that's just a cantrip. You didn't lose a spell.
Yeah, I just meant like the sword didn't do anything, or dagger didn't do anything either. So I'm within how many feet right now? I'm like 5 feet?
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna use the sword now. Just use that instead of the dagger. If I feel like they got stuck. Can I just do another attack?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, it has to be with the dagger because
Oh, right. The light property. Okay. Sorry. 15 plus 6, 21.
that'll hit.
Finally. But it's just the regular stuff because I'm not doing any of the other things now, right?
Yes.
8.
8 points.
Yeah.
Full damage, nice.
Thankfully.
Hey, I know.
It wasn't Wait. I fully wanted
So yeah,
to before
I
when
think
his
you
foot was
jabbing
through.
the first one doesn't get what you quite want. You're like, you know what? Screw this. Stick out another dagger.
I want to try to chop his freaking toe off as I do that. Yeah, I want to try to chop his toe off. So I noticed it didn't. I noticed it didn't hit it, and I'm like, you know what? Screw this. And I take the other one, and I'm like, right on his freaking toe. However big that toe is enlarged, but
He's
that's
just
what I
like,
wanna do. and it's like his big toe. That way he has trouble walking. Balance.
Cedric sees this and goes, "Welcome to the club."
for my big toe.
Did it come off? Did it come off? Or is it just damaged?
What'd you roll to hit?
8.
It was an.
It was an 8. It was my dagger, so it was.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna come off.
You should roll for it. It's fine. I'm just messing around. Dang it,
Anything
the
else?
blade
You
didn't
do
work.
have movement still.
Wouldn't that give opportunity?
It would.
No. I haven't used a bonus action yet. That was part
You
of
could
the.
bonus action.
Yeah, so
disengage.
I could bonus action
Yes.
disengage if I wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, let me do that.
Running out that way.
But I also could hit him again as a bonus action. I got the 2 with
You
the
could.
nick, right? Let's do it again.
I'm gonna get out.
So it's an offhand attack. You don't add your proficiency bonus to it,
Oh.
correct? So it's just your
Yeah.
straight up dex
I think
added. So whatever your normal thing is,
Like
subtract
plus
it by
6
2.
or whatever of like what I get with my weapon and my attack?
Yeah, so it's gonna be plus 4.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Dang, I literally rolled so crappy and just that one was the
So
only
you're
one.
staying there then, not moving.
No, I used my extra turn.
Okay.
I already used my extra bonus action.
Bosco, you're up.
The rubble here, can he see that big beastie in the house? Like, if he was to hop over the fence, could he see into the house to
There's
see
a window over here.
the beastie? Well, he caved in the roof. Did it cave in any of the wall or anything
Oh, I mean,
like
this
that?
kind of like collapsed inward. So yeah, I mean, he's 20 feet tall. You'd be able to see at least a bottom chunk of him. The rest of the roof here, that's like sitting on top,
Yeah.
he'd be able to see like his massive like rear end.
Alright. Bosco's gonna be like,
He would have to.
"That's
climb,
my roof!"
He would have to climb up a little bit though, so
Oh.
it would be an athletics check to get up there.
Okay.
Bosco would do it anyway.
Yep, he would. And he's gonna hop over the fence, climb up onto the rubble, and try to take a shot at this.
Give me an athletics
Let's
check
see if
first.
we can get a athletics or acrobatics. Can I use acrobatics? instead?
Climbing athletics, please.
8.
8. I'm gonna say that he gets about. He's like trying to pull himself around all of this rubble. It's pretty difficult at this point because there's like beams of like wood that are just like splintered all over the place here, and like clay roofing tiles that are just shattered all over. So he does get up there, but I'm gonna say that he has kind of like I'm gonna say he has disadvantage on the attack.
Alright. That's not good. 8 to hit. Yeah. No. Sorry, 10 to hit.
A 10 won't hit. Yeah, it just it ends up landing at one of these like broken beams that is starting to like move and fall along with the house.
Alright.
Is that Bosco's turn?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Cedric, you're up.
Okay, I disengage and I get the ball out of there.
All right. So you
I
can-
try to get as close to, if I have to hop the fence, I will, as close to that wagon as possible, if not behind the wagon.
like this.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. This is 30 here.
Can I try to hop the fence to at least put the fence between me and...
If you're using the disengage action, does that give you more movement, or does that just mean you don't take opportunity
I
attacks?
actually don't know.
I forget. Help me out.
What's this?
Disengage action. Do you get bonus movement for that?
I do not believe you do. No.
Yeah. So you would be right here, in front of the fence.
I can't try to hop it?
Nope.
Oh, then yeah.
That's
I'll go
an extra
there.
5 feet movement.
Yeah, I'll go there. Oh, I can't try to hop the very first bit of gate?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like this?
Yeah.
30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Then I go there. Yeah. Basically, I see Ares charge this thing, fail, and go, oh! And then run.
I failed slightly. We did get a slash.
It was just leave
there
Ares
was
in
a
the dust.
little slash in there.
I'm
The rest of it was bad.
concentrating on the bane. This thing is targeting me.
Is
This is
that
going in Ares'
so? That
book.
was your
That's my action.
actions. You still have a bonus action.
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action. Oh, yeah, I don't think I can do anything. So, my bonus action is to, I guess, also pick up a tomato.
Pick up a tomato. Yeah, y'all left me in here with a really the ginormous one.
Yeah.
All by myself.
Stuck in there
And-
by
I
yourself.
told you I was
he's-
gonna do
And
it.
he's going.
I told you I was gonna do it. I warned you
Freaking,
before.
where are you at?
All right. That one over there, you're gonna see
Yeah,
the pink claw go kind of like translucent, and then the rest of his body goes translucent as he turns invisible. So I'm
Take him
gonna,
off the board.
I will say,
I'm gonna leave him on the board, but basically so that you know where he was last.
I see.
Would I even get disadvantage if he moves?
The ring there.
I guess I wouldn't know if he
No,
moves,
you.
so, yeah.
The new rules for invisible is like you can't even like perceive anyone anymore. They changed it where it's like not about like hearing footsteps or anything like that. They got rid of all that ambiguity. They said screw that. They're invisible. Can't see them. Can't target them. And then this one over here.
Annoying.
Is going to use it's going to break concentration on the enlarge. And it will actually use Stink Cloud over here. On you guys. 5 feet. Let's cast it, and then he'll go over here. Zalzros, you're up.
How beaten up does this guy look in front of me?
That guy, he's a little worse for wear.
Alright. I'm gonna take another swing.
Another swing.
I guess. 12.
12 does not hit.
Damn.
You just don't quite hit the mark, and off the giant plate armor as you. You puny little beast.
I'm gonna move.
Going that way, or?
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, going over towards you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run back and get within 5 feet of Bosco back there if I can.
So you'll take an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
He's Bane.
I do believe I got rid of that for myself.
That's not gonna hit you. And you're going over here towards Bosco.
Yeah, just within 5 feet, keep the guy on the other side. You know,
Kind of like this.
shield up, you know.
You can't see that.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I can't see where he is.
He's more in between. I'll adjust it when it needs to be.
Okay.
Cool. Nice. So yeah, swing and a miss. You're like, oh! Run away, hop over, guard. What's his name? Bosco. Gax, you're up. You are now in the stink cloud. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a 11.
11.
Yes.
That's not going to succeed. So you start to feel the noxious fumes just overtake and just start to choke on it a little bit. So you'll lose your action.
This one's stinky
You
far.
still have movement. You still have
then I
bonus.
just walk out. Yeah.
Which way?
Towards me.
That was 10 feet. And you still have a bonus.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what I can do on a bonus action.
This is not good. This is not good.
I can do nothing on a bonus action. Fun.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens with these bruisers, things could be.
Yeah, that's it.
I need to get that bane off though. Alright, so Gax is finished.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything. So.
Yeah, that fart cloud is nasty. You just start choking on it. The bruisers are up.
Well, hello, little girl. It's your turn to get smashed.
Say, bring it.
It's gonna
And,
whip around and try and hit you with its tail first. 12 plus. I rolled with the Bane. 18 to hit.
Yeah, but can I? So, question. I want to use my reaction, the shield,
Yep.
which can be used against the triggering attack as
Yep.
well,
Yep.
which adds a +5.
Yep.
So that would be a new.
Cool.
After that, I
So
put my
what does
hand
your
up and I'm
shield
like,
look like?
Just
put it up?
I say bring it and then I'm like, no. After I told him that, I I think it's just probably like a glow kind of like around my body that's like a little bit of like a blue like kind of line, kind of electric looking or whatever.
Like a blue force field almost.
Yeah, but like in the outline of my body,
Sick.
like all around me kind of in a way.
Nah.
I'm like, bring it, nah.
As the shield goes up,
And it lasts till the end of.
it looks like it was about to go through. It blocks and bangs off of it. As he continues to spin back around, he will make his other 2 attacks. And since you are not prone, they're not at advantage. So they're just regular. Nat 1 on the first one. And the second one is a 21.
God, the plus 5, I'm 20. Dang it. Brat.
You got one hit on you.
That's alright, I rolled low on the damage. It's 3 plus, so 7 points of slashing damage.
7. Okay.
So that was the first guy. This one.
Oh, you run away from me. That means I get to pick on someone else.
No.
Aha!
Flies on top, and he's gonna start to take a swing at you from above. First one with his tail. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Give me a strength saving throw.
17?
A 17 will succeed, so you do not go prone, but you are going to take 8 points of bludgeoning from the tail. So I need you to make your first DC 10 Constitution save.
You said
throw.
8 points? 8 points of bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay, just go back and roll before I forget. I have Warcaster, so I
Have advantage.
Yes. Okay, 15, and then a 9.
So you'll pass on that one. Yes. Cool. The next 2 serrated blade attacks. As he's swinging around, I think he'll trade off. He'll make one attack at you and one attack at you. So first one towards Nixon is going to be a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That 19 points of slashing damage.
Oh! Ooh.
And then the other attack is towards Cedric. That one's going to be a miss.
Let's go. If you get within eyesight, I can heal you too.
Cool. Nixel, you're up. You just got absolutely clobbered by a serrated sword as it just right through you.
Nixel is going
One of
to-
those Frodo Baggins moments.
Nixel watched that guy disappear and kind of thinks he maybe, and then saw the stinking cloud appear, and based on where that is, he's kind of gonna guess where he thinks it might be and cast Fairy Fire, so he'll tap his B pin and whisper Ethri Lume, and it would fly out like to the center of the field there.
Cool.
It's a 20-foot radius. And each object in a 20-foot cube has to make a dex save.
20-foot cube.
Yeah.
In here?
A little bit over, yeah. Right about there.
Cool. It needs to make a what save?
Yeah,
It's definitely bigger than that, but yeah. It's 20 feet.
That's a 20-foot
That's
cube.
20.
20-foot cube.
Circles are bigger than
Yeah,
squares.
you said 20-foot cube.
Yes.
Oh, that's my fault.
Dex
Force
save.
versus 20.
A dex saving throw.
Oh, so he is in there?
Well,
Probably.
he's
An 8.
The save was a 15. So he
Nicely
becomes outlined in a violet light. And he is also just basically lighting up that area
Right
with
on the
violet
edge.
light.
Nice.
Any attack roll against him has advantage if the attacker can see it. and it cannot benefit from being invisible anymore.
Actually, he was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So
It's
now
even closer to you now.
Nixel is going to toss his tomato.
Improvised weapon, no proficiency bonus.
Does gain
So it's
advantage
just a
though
flat
if he
roll,
throws
right?
it against him.
He does.
If you throw it against the fairy fire guy.
Damn.
And that's
With
so long as the
advantage.
effect is on it, right?
With advantage. So that's going to be a 14 to hit.
A 14 will not hit. I'm so sorry.
This is the most important roll of the
Yeah.
game.
Friggin'
Really
tomato.
I think what happens is you do end up throwing it, you smack him straight in the face. It's one of those. You do no damage though.
Really
'Cause it was
break
close.
That
It was-
concentration.
it was
with a
close.
tomato.
Yeah.
I feel more concerned what the tomato was doing.
Anyway,
Damn,
that was
bad
my
damage.
one spell I can use because that was my fairy spell.
Yep. And you used it brilliantly. Well done.
Very well played.
Auragar, you're up.
All right, got to roll that con save.
Yes, you do.
Anyone out of this fight.
Come on, baby. Tell me the good news.
It's gonna be a 10.
That's not going to succeed. So yeah, the second time you're in this thing, it takes over you, and you're not able to choke it out this time. So you lose your action.
Yeah. I try to barely see my way out of the cloud, and I go step right to the left. Like, wait, can I move?
Yeah, you
Yeah, okay.
can move. You can use a bonus action.
Yeah. Then I can. Then in that case, I'm gonna step out of the cloud, just to the
Just out here.
right. Yeah. And then I see it, and I go.
I am.
you.
And I move into base to base with it.
You found me! Oh, damn that artificer!
I am,
And I do move into base to base with
concentrating, too.
Base to base.
Yeah, yeah. Do I have any other? Oh, no.
What's that?
I'm concentrating as well.
What is Auragar concentrating on?
Blur.
Oh.
I'm just a huge fucking nuisance.
Disadvantage on all attack rolls plus high AC.
Nice.
And you're going
That's-
base to base. Yep.
Uh,
Bonus action.
Let me check one more time. I don't think I have anything.
Does anybody like?
My Hexblade's curse hasn't come back.
Oh,
We haven't
you!
shown- so
Okay.
that's my turn.
Ares, you're up.
Alright, I want to disengage from my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I want to run out the front door.
How far?
I don't know how far can I. Where am I? I'm feeling I'm right at
Right
the door,
here,
right?
so-
So give me 30 feet out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Great. Put me out there. Now, I know he's right by that guy, so I could get advantage, whatever, for my bow for him,
Yep.
and then also that one too, probably, right? Or no, because of the wagon.
I'll
Like
give
which-
you advantage. Yeah. I mean, he was within melee range because he's sort of like. It's just up. That's
Yeah.
all.
All right. I don't know who's been hit or who's been not hit at this point.
Loser's looking pretty rough.
All right, then I'll do the big dude up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
I
he's
get.
he's looking the
with the big
worst.
guy.
Okay, and I get
Bad news.
advantage,
is
right? Because they're right there.
you're still with
Give
the
it to
big
me so I
guy.
can roll twice.
Exactly.
And I'm doing my bow.
Yes.
That was like having a picnic with Bosco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, I thought that was the damage at first.
1d6 plus
It
4.
could be. That's a sneak attack.
I think that's
I
it.
don't buy it.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
Do you get sneak attack?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, add your sneak attack.
I'm sorry. What am I adding to that?
2d6.
Thank you. Sorry. It's been a while since we've done this apparently. So what did I just say this was?
9.
9. Thank you. So then 2 more.
Yeah.
But I don't add the +4 on those.
No.
Okay. 4, 5 plus 9, 14.
14
Yeah.
points of damage. Very nice.
Still not dead.
He's still not dead. He
Oh
looks
my gosh.
pretty bad, but he's not dead. You line up the perfect shot straight into the in between his scapulas. And as it rips through one of the wings, it's just you just hear the wretched scream of this thing. Anything else?
I don't think so. No, I'm good.
Cool. Nice. You escape the big beastie out of the house. It's just in there prowling around by itself now.
Luckily, the asshole can't go through the front door.
True.
Yeah.
Shut the front door behind me, ran out. Nothing matters.
Bosco's
It's
turn.
thwarted by a door.
Bosco has a little bit of self-preservation here, so he's gonna run to the other side of the fence there. If he can.
Over here?
Just a little bit of
all the way to the
self-preservation.
end, honestly.
There's still that guy.
Isn't he at
So you
full
got
health?
20 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Taking a hit.
And I'm gonna shoot at that mage over there.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So do.
Can you see over the fence?
No, he's shooting through the fence. See, there's holes.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's not gonna hit. That's a what is that?
5 plus 6.
15.
Oh,
Oh, plus 8, right?
Yeah.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
All right.
Swats away.
You wee peanut.
Guess that's his turn.
I'll crush you like we crushed your house.
That sucks.
Bosco's turnover.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you guys didn't crush shit. We were the ones that destroyed the house.
You started it.
Yeah.
Cedric, you're up.
All
Big
right.
beastie is just flapping his wings, looming over top of you.
Am I going to take an opportunity attack if I get on the wagon with it?
No.
Then I want to get on the wagon because I can't see Nixel right now, correct? Or I can.
I mean, he's kind of like ducking around in between the guy's legs on the other side of
Are
it.
you moaning
But
in
can-
pain? Does he know you're there?
Yeah, I think his high-pitched shrills you'd be able to hear.
But
that.
can I
Damage.
see him? I have to be able to see him.
No, you don't have a direct line of sight, no.
If I get on the wagon, I would have the direct line of sight.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say he's not moaning in pain because
But you
he had,
could-
he had a bottle of wine.
You could lay down on the ground and then
Oh, wait,
see
but
You're
his
not
feet.
drunk, so you
True.
feel everything.
If I
Fair.
if I duck under the wagon, can I see his feet? Can I see him?
You're ducking under the
No,
wagon?
not like going.
No,
just like
kill it.
just going like that. Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm getting on the wagon.
Okay, getting
It's
up on the
kill
wagon.
it, kill it.
Yeah. So basically it's
We're-
for
we're
two things.
pussyfooting around too
So
much.
I can
Yeah.
so I can see Bosco, or I can see Nixel, and I can be face to face with the bruiser.
Yep.
So now that I see Bosco, are you bloodied?
Me?
Yeah.
Bosco or?
Nixel.
Nixel.
Bloodied.
Bloodied is below,
Yes.
Below half.
Yes, he
half
is.
max.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm below.
Okay,
Half
you
man.
get 20 HP.
How many times are you allowed to use
Twice.
that? Okay.
So that's no more.
That's it. Yeah.
I even picked
and
like
then-
my healing side too. I'm just obsolete.
Appreciate
Running around just dropping 20s like it's nothing.
Well, I can only do that twice. But yeah, so and then I'm going to do an attack with the pick.
Yes.
So
Roll with the war pick.
roll to hit.
The
I
first
have-
use.
I have plus.
Failed with his sword, maybe he'll
Oh!
be better with the war pick.
That's not
No.
that's not a D20.
Oh, you're right. That's not a D20. That was a D10.
He was never gonna hit with a D10.
13.
13
Yeah.
does not hit.
Doesn't hit?
No.
Then I should gonna miss.
The best you know from your training years, you take out the war pick for the first time. Oh! Gets stuck and you're like in the deep metal of the plate armor that's on his belly.
Oh,
Every weapon that
Oh shit.
And I have fucking martial weapons training.
He just laughs. He's like,
I think someone's trying
that's
to tell
what
you
happens when you use boar tusks against metal. Cool. Anything else?
No.
Alright, then the mages will go. That one's got you on him again, so he's actually gonna take 2 more trident attacks at you.
Alright.
Still at disadvantage, right?
That's correct.
First one won't hit. Second one won't hit. Once again, can't get this phasing lizard guy. He's just like,
You can't shake me off that easily.
why are you so hard to hit?
Justice is persistent.
You're driving me crazy. I need to skewer something. Cool. The other mage is gonna use its necrotic ray again. And actually, I think what he's going to do is turn around and blast Gax. So let's.
Necrotic ray. Interesting.
First one is gonna miss.
Yay.
Second one is a 9. 9 won't hit you.
Oh, both miss?
Yep, both miss.
Gax just kind of looks at him and flips him off.
Yeah.
I'm a better dragon than you are.
Hey,
Hi.
That's not very nice. I'll get you at some point.
Lizard folk spewing razzes.
And then he's gonna move back.
I found out, no, literally, I am dragon.
Cool. The mages were useless. Zarzaros.
Alright.
Hey, that's funny. That's how I feel too.
Zarzaros is gonna get on top of the rubble, looking into the house at this boy
Athletics
in there.
check.
Just like jumps in.
Should be pretty easy for Zarzaros, I'd say.
No, it's not. 6.
Man.
With your bonuses?
Yes.
I've
a 3.
been rolling terribly tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly,
this
dice
place
rolls
is
that
still
just plop are the
crumbling in
worst
on itself.
feeling
It's
dice.
halting you from getting anywhere. That's the problem.
So I can't see him at all. am I?
No, you definitely can still see him. It's just a tough shot.
Can a 5-foot line hit him? Is the question.
Yes.
And I can see his face.
You can see his butt cheeks. Because he was busy watching
where
the
are you
young
about to do right
he
now?
was busy
Where's
watching the maiden go.
Where are
I'm
you?
so excited.
Are you going to spear his butt cheeks?
Where are
I'm
you?
going to. I'm back behind on the other side of the wall.
He's ready.
I'm going to take out my javelin of lightning.
You can see him.
And I'm gonna toss a lightning bolt at his ass.
I love it.
He
What's
makes
the save?
Dexterity saving throw. DC is 13.
Please. He does not succeed.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Amazing.
He rolled a
That is
9.
that is
that
4d6.
Say, does the pain come in there too?
Okay.
Go.
Let me.
I didn't
get
even
so
roll
excited.
for the base.
Oh, what?
All
I didn't even
right.
roll for the base.
Yeah.
That's good
Low
damage.
enough.
That's good
All
damage.
right.
That is 14 lightning damage to his ass.
That's the first damage he took, too, right?
And after you see the
No.
lightning bolt,
That he took?
that
He took some from Aries.
Oh, that's
I
right.
started to
That's
saw one to his toe.
after you see the lightning bolt hit him, the javelin just returns to Zarzaros' hand,
Oh,
and
sick.
he says, "Why are you here?"
My ass! What do you mean, why am I here? To kill you, obviously!
Oh my god.
Who sent you?
The mighty Gorthak, obviously!
Duh.
All the way out here. Auragar's
Hearing
like.
Auragar's like, duh is hilarious. Duh.
There's a
You're like,
beacon in this
Gax
house.
is like, who's that?
Oh yeah.
New friend.
There was a beacon in this house.
You missed me.
There was a
Last
beacon
time
in this
we were-
house.
we were
Yes, this is the
chilling.
last thing he says.
Last session we were chilling in the inn, and
That's what he
Argar and Cedric were talking. Argar was like, "Dragon about dragon chess." I'm like,
Maybe.
Didn't you
Okay.
beat Kiernan? What do you mean teach you dragon chess?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Don't know how to play.
Why
Oh,
turn around and shove my sword up your ass?
Try. I'm a good liar.
Yes, you're up.
I am going to.
As you're just yelling across the plateau at each other.
Who's that? Running around the stink cloud, can I make my way towards Auragar?
Running around it.
Yes, not going through.
No, you were.
You don't want to smell it again?
No.
Only you had lemon.
He's close enough to the
20,
stench.
25, 30.
Oh, the tree.
Can I see where the person that's base to base with Auragar is?
This thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, right behind it, since I've already cast Moonbeam before, I'm able to recast it,
Yep,
and
you just
replace
move
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as an action. So I'm moving it right behind it because it's a 5-foot radius.
That's a dex save again?
Yes.
You rolled a 3.
It's a con save, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, con save?
Yeah.
Doesn't change. Still 3.
He takes another 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
So he's looking worse for wear now as well. As once again, you leave the other guy that does, you're like, I'm not dealing with you right now. Runs around the stink cloud, another moonbeam moves as it just like, smashes him on the head. It's so bright! Blast your stars!
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be my turn.
Cool. The bruisers are gonna go.
Far.
This one is actually going to use its turn to just start rummaging and smashing through everything in this place. I'm not going to roll attacks or anything for that. It's just destroying the place from the inside. This one, however, will try to smack the ever-loving bejesus out of you.
I'm sure. He's pissed about the Bane for the past 8
With
turns.
his tail first. Damn it!
Yes.
It's not going to hit.
Let's go.
So then he'll take the 2 serrated swords, obviously being super pissed off.
Both at me?
Yep.
Lovely.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Another miss.
Let's go!
I can't get this guy with his freaking Bane. Because my Bane rolls have been higher than my normal rolls.
Oh, so
Let's
it's just
get
checking
it.
it?
Yeah.
It's funny. See, we can't kill them, but they can't hit us. So this is working out pretty damn
I love
well.
it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Blair was the single best spell pick I could have made.
Yeah.
Cool. So the bruisers are down. Nixel, you're up.
Yeah, Nixel's looking up at the one above him and saying, "Time for your colonoscopy." As he's just blasting.
My what?
You heard me, and I already rolled the attack for it. It's a 22 to hit.
Roll damage.
And that's gonna be a 12 piercing.
12 piercing.
Definitely pierces them.
My what? Oh, that's what a colonoscopy is! Alright. That's something else. Don't want one of those again.
He's still alive?
He's still alive.
No!
He's barely alive.
I'm
Barely
grabbing
alive.
another tomato. Can I bonus action toss it? At
Sure,
the,
yeah,
at the
yeah.
wound?
Free action,
At the
make an
wound.
unarmed strike, yeah. Improvised weapon attack.
Please.
Don't add your proficiency.
Nat 20!
No!
No way!
Tomato.
Nat 20!
Improvised weapons.
Yeah.
A tomato.
What do I roll for damage?
It
Shit.
just gets in his
Uh,
eyes.
it's
It's
probably
just
just
enough.
Yeah.
D4?
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm surprised. I figured it'd just be 1
A
point.
D4
I know.
and double it.
I know. That's why when you're talking about before, like,
It's 6.
6 points of damage.
Kill it.
there's no
Actually,
way.
he's got 1. He had 7.
Yes! Does it sting his eyes?
So he's basically, I think you whip the thing as he's like dealing with the colonoscopy. He turns around, you whip the thing. It kind of goes down his throat as he's like choking on it. It's just like, he's like just sitting there choking on it.
You got it from both ends.
Plug them up real nice. Clean them out, then plug them up.
Cedric sees it and they call me the freak.
Alright, Nixel, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, you're up.
So he's
Alright.
done, or is he choking?
No.
He's just choking, he's got one
barely
HP left.
alive.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
holding on. Alright. Fairy Fire is still on it, so advantage on the attack.
Just let him die from
it.
it.
The fairy fire's still up, so yes, you still have advantage on him.
I start to wind up for a bludgeoning flail strike.
Nice.
I'm gonna use this thing.
So good, dude.
If only I had my Hexblade's curse on it. That's gonna be a 19 on the die for a 25.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
So that's a 1d8 plus 4.
Bonk him good.
That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh, it still doesn't get him.
Nope. Still up.
Resilient they are.
You take a nice big swing. Bam! Right upside the side of his head as he's
Yeah.
like stumbling.
And I
a bit.
swing the flail to the right, going from the right to the left, and push him 5 feet that way.
Cool. So you're sending him this way or that way?
5. Actually, just do 5 feet. Still in base to base with me, but just go to the left.
Over here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
Alright.
never mind then.
Did I put him out of your
Yeah.
view?
If you instead of him being right to the left, if you just moved him 5 feet over, then you'd still be in it, and you'd have to do another Constitution save.
Hopefully.
So instead of being base to base like this, you'd have to be at that diagonal. Because I
Could
put
I
it.
change my?
Because I put it right on that
Yeah.
side.
I basically push him further into the moonbeam.
Alright, so he's going this way.
Yeah. Okay. So I just go.
Yeah. I need a con save.
A con save?
Yes.
Oh, because he's pushing it out of.
No, he's
The light?
so it's
Or
it's
back
it's
into
a
the light?
5-foot radius from wherever I put it. So it's like down there and then 5-foot radius around. So he's just pushing him deeper into it.
Okay. A con save.
Does he have to make it because he moved 5 feet within it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, he
he's
moved into
going
a
to
new
fail.
spot
He
of
rolled a
it.
4.
So yeah.
Sorry, a 5. I don't know why I won't fail. It's not getting.
It's okay. I have another one. 12 points of radiant damage to him.
Let's go.
With that, whoosh, smashes him
Thank you.
deeper into the moonbeam, and this like. Actually, he has death throws, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a light.
It's like the scene of Indiana Jones.
As so his scales and flesh just start to like shrivel away, which is pretty cool because it was killed by radiant light. So his like body is just shriveling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving.
That's gonna be a 9 total.
Ooh, and
I gotta get
that
the
is
fuck
going
away
to
from that
fail
guy.
actually.
Yeah.
Because if that guy dies,
So you're
in
going
front
to
of me,
take
I'm
12 points
Oh.
of force damage.
Sorry. No. He doesn't take damage when he moves in it. That's my fault.
It's done now.
Okay. No, that is my bad. That is my bad. I read it wrong.
12 points of force damage.
It's only when they
So
start
it's
their
a force damage.
Yeah.
So that's
it's only
gonna
when they
be
start their
con
turn in it,
save
or if they move into it.
So con save
not
is
if
gonna
they are
be
moved like within it.
10 or 12.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's the con save gonna be for my blur?
So
So it took 12. That took out in my.
12, so it's 11 is the DC.
Yeah. Damn. It's gonna be a 9, so that brings down blur.
Nice. Blur's gone.
My bad.
I mean,
You see,
we would have gotten that kill otherwise. So
Yeah.
I guess that's the trade-off.
basically its bones just as the flesh shrivels away, the bones just explode in like shrapnel,
Yeah.
and that's what hits you with all that force from that close proximity. As you just take shrapnel shots, it hits wherever that phasing was. It wasn't working for this.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's Auragar's turn. Actually, you can move now. Do you want to move?
I would love to move. I'm gonna move towards that brute on the cart.
Full 30?
Full 30, yeah.
Everybody's hanging out.
Alrighty.
Hanging out there.
Ares, you're up.
Yeah, I'm hitting the
This
dude.
big brute.
Oh, look at that. I rolled double 19s because I have advantage already with Vex because I was there and hit him plus the 5-foot range sneak attack. And I rolled 19 for both of them, so that's 25 to hit.
25 to hit.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Damn.
I'm like, enough of this. Can we just end this, please? so,
Kill them and move on.
He's choking on it. He
We
just had a
are done.
colonoscopy.
what is it? D6 plus 4, but then I get the other two, right?
D6.
Oh, I guess I can just roll these again. Ooh, sorry. That's 9, and then 9 plus 8, so 17. 17.
17.
Yes. You only needed 1, but 17.
You see all of this, him
Just
just
pissed.
get
Like,
absolutely bodied from both ends. You finish this guy off. You just lay
Right through his throat.
right through his throat. Catches the tomato, it goes flying off the back.
No. Nice.
Jack him up.
As that happens, though,
They have death throws.
Death
And I
throws.
just moved into base to base.
His entire
I didn't
body
even-
just starts to like engulf in flames, and as all of you guys there need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me? 2? Or them?
19 on that one.
Just those 3.
You got 19?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ooh.
What's the best rules of the
13?
What, 2
Or,
minutes?
no, 19 total. So
13.
I didn't run over here for nothing then. Good. You can actually heal people.
Oh no.
13.
No, I
Who else is it?
No, I got
Nexel,
roll.
you're rolling, and Auragar's rolling.
16.
Yeah.
16.
19 total.
19.
Dexterity.
Actually, all of you saved.
Let's go!
The
Great.
DC was 13. You barely saved. Nice
Boom.
job.
Just hide behind the shield.
Not again.
Finally.
Rinse and
Killing
repeat.
some
Let's do it
people.
again.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about the dude inside that we have not touched.
I mean, I got him first.
But he's
there.
so
but
is
like,
he? He's big enough that we see him in the house right now, or no?
I don't think I see him.
Okay, I
You
couldn't
can
remember what
see
we
him
said
through the
about that.
door.
But I meant like he's not like jutting out of the house. Is what we had established, right? He's
Yeah.
still
No, he's
covered
not.
by
He's
it.
not enlarged anymore.
You still have movement and a bonus action.
Crap.
Is that stinking cloud still there?
Yes, because that's the
Yeah,
he's
that's-
concentrating.
that's-
Let me just make
He's
sure
hiding
real
the-
quick.
the-
Yeah.
He's like on the edge of the map.
Just hiding on the edge
what the
like a
fuck was
camper.
that?
It's a fucking camper.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll just run that way 3 feet. Towards the other dude where Bosco is. Give him a little help over there.
Just put a bunch of claymores down
Like
and
behind
ran away.
the. Was that 30?
Bouncing good.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess. Alright, whatever. Sure.
Done.
It's fine.
Bosco.
Can't do any other hits right now.
Bosco is gonna take another shot at that guy.
Okay.
The mage, yes. Oh, crap, what am I using?
Bonus action hunter? No, hunter.
I think he's already. Oh no, he's not. You're right.
No, and since the
Yeah, the
bonus
guy died.
action died, he can
Is that what you were doing?
because it's like
Oh,
hex, I believe.
that is so true. Can I do that? What? I did already roll, but can I bonus action first and Hunter's Mark that guy?
Yeah.
The mage?
Where did I put that thing?
Because he's still concentrating on it, and the guy was put down to 0 hit points. That's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Longbow. Great.
Roll damage. The first time this guy gets slapped.
Well, he's gonna get slapped a lot more in a couple minutes now. I can promise you that.
Everyone's like, get him!
This is how it's gonna play out. He's gonna die. He's gonna come out of the house and be like, all of my friends are dead.
7 piercing
Good question.
damage and 5 force damage, and he is actually. I'm going to use the slow feature on his longbow, so he loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
the start of my next turn. So on his turn, he'll have 10 feet less.
You're not getting near my house.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, I wanted to roll for something here. I wanted to roll to see if the wagon catches on fire.
Fuck.
I rolled a 4, so yes, it definitely is going
Oh,
to catch on fire.
Damn it.
By the way, this is Bones.
Oh no!
Oh, that's Bones.
Yeah.
That means that's our card.
That's our card.
Well,
That we.
Not anymore.
Crow's Vigil's
Our
card.
card.
Yeah.
We kind of had forgotten about him, so I was like, you know what,
Yeah,
I'll
we,
just
uh,
have it so you guys are
reappropriated
carrying him
it,
through Bosco's
reappropriated
house.
it.
Cedric, you're up.
Am I on the cart on
You're
fire?
currently burning in the fire.
Oh, can I get the fuck out of there? I want to hop down, but can I hop down towards the towards me so that I can keep line of sight on the other big guy?
So to the left of the cart.
Yeah. Well, to Dan's right, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like
Yeah.
this?
Well, that's a little bit too close to the wall.
It's a little too close to
Like
the big
this?
guy.
Yeah. Can I see the big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I can see the big guy, then I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead,
Toll of the Dead.
and it's a Wisdom saving throw, and he's banged.
Bane, thanks for the reminder. Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
16.
Fuck. He saves.
My first save.
he's so genuinely excited.
These guys have nothing, no saves anywhere, except for like
Okay. I can't do anything except. Can I? I still have movement.
Yeah, you still have like 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to just disconnect Bones from the burning cart?
Went the opposite way.
Bones is facing that way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
jumped
on
off the
that.
other
Can
way.
I
Yeah,
reach
he's over
there?
here.
Can I reach that?
No,
Not from where you're at. You would have hopped off towards
Oh,
Bones.
you're
You
right.
could have.
you did it in the wrong order.
I did it in the wrong way. You're totally right. I'm gonna start making my way back towards Bones to do that.
I'm coming, buddy.
So like I jump off the cart, it's on fire. I try to tell them that I fail. I realize that the Bones.
Hey, you in there? Ring the bell. Ding. Ah.
Then I turn.
Okay.
Then I turn like, Bones.
Cool.
I'm coming, buddy.
The mage will go. It just took its first shot from Bosco, so I guess it'll smack Bosco back with necrotic rays. First one's a miss. Second one is also a frickin' miss.
Ugh.
This mage sucks.
Garbage. It's a challenge rating 2. It's
Yeah.
crap. It just has some nice stuff to work along with these guys.
Yeah.
The stink cloud and the enlarge reduces.
A little
Terrifying.
scary. Yeah. Just a little scary.
Actually, I
You
did
play it
want
right, they'll
to
just fuck
move
you up.
him-
He has 10
Uh,
feet less, so he's got.
Yeah.
20 or.
Let's move him over here.
Don't let him get out of here.
He's gonna play a little ring around the rosy. Zarzaros, you're up.
Look, X is over there. If we all come this
I'm
way.
gonna
this
try
way.
to get into
Yeah,
this
I was
house.
gonna say, do we want to
Catch 'em.
freaking
Over
blizzard
the rubble.
dog
Alright,
pile?
roll
into the
athletics
house. I just want to get into the house.
You're gonna be alone in there.
It's okay.
You didn't care about that when I was in there.
I told you I was
Oh, the poor
leaving.
Czar.
I told you
Oh.
I was leaving. I said way before I'm getting out of
Be
there.
alone.
With knees like that,
11,
I'd be worried.
11's
about
enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So
you're
I'm gonna
get in there.
gingerly enter the house, and I'm gonna say,
Gingerly.
"What are you looking for, your precious beacon?"
Beacon.
You said that earlier.
Yeah, he did.
We told him when he asked.
He's currently just slinging stuff around. Oh, I'm looking for. There used to be an executioner. This is his symbol. As he looks up, you can see the glowing marker.
Do we all hear this, or is it like just in the house?
Probably just.
It's just gonna be him.
Interesting. Run up and Slash him.
I do have a question of utmost importance.
equivalent.
Because he's destroying everything in the house, how many poor bottles of our wine are just...
Stand up, he's up and go out.
Let's
It
roll.
was gonna
for
be none, and then you reminded him.
Let's roll for it.
Oh, lovely.
So far, there are 6 that have been destroyed.
Out of how many do we have?
24.
Jesus.
But you
No,
each
but we
drank
also
one,
drank
so
like
3.
a bunch
so
too, so.
24 minus
9. So 9 have been used.
So there's
or
15.
broken.
There's 15 left.
Yeah.
Thing I bought in bulk.
You should have got a bulk order sale for that.
That was a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Yeah.
Great. Amazing. That is 9 slashing damage, and I'm going to also use my shield bash.
Oh.
Yes. So after hitting him for that, I'm gonna go.
Nice.
What
What does he have to do?
You make a strength saving throw. The DC is 13.
This is the only thing that he has a save on. And he still can't do it. He rolled a 4, he adds a 6, so it's a 10.
Yes.
So what happens to him?
I am going to knock him prone.
Oh!
And I'm
Bro.
gonna put my sword out over him, and I'm gonna say,
I don't even know if I can get him prone. That's the best I can do.
"Tell me everything you know."
I think you like hop up on top of him. See if I can get
Sick.
him.
That's awesome.
Ah! I got it.
So
So
I'll say-
you currently have the sword down at his
Yeah.
neck.
Tell me everything you know, and we can get to what he says on his turn or something, because I talked a lot.
What do you mean, what do I know? I know there's a beacon here. Which one of you has the drink?
Oh.
Your mom.
We'll cut there.
Who had to get yo mama?
Yes.
You're
right
right.
in his throat.
Currently can't see shit because the stinky cloud in the way.
Yeah. So Gax like looking. I'm just gonna double back. So I'm gonna go 30 feet back this way.
Pain.
Or actually,
25.
just
That's 25.
right there. That's perfect.
You'll around.
Yeah, go around the clock back and
You'll still
forth.
do
Just
it.
Yeah,
like
so just run around picking up daisies.
He's doing suicides.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Uh,
Here's all.
Still
Here's
has that
all the
charge.
stuff we're
I'm
behind the
going
cloud.
to cast Guiding Bolt on him at 2nd level.
Alright, roll to hit.
And that one.
That one.
Yeah. I
Swings straight to this tree here and just.
Yep.
Knocks it over. And I think since to do the nature of the nat one, it falls over in a way that like
obscures me.
obscures you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright.
yeah. Damn.
Pain.
Yeah,
So much
that's
pain.
that's my turn.
I was gonna ask how the roof got over there, then I realized you just put it there to show that it's caved in.
Yeah.
It's not
If,
actually
it,
over
if
there.
someone actually went up on top of it, I was gonna like use
Yeah.
it as like. Cool. Gex, anything else?
No, that's that. I don't have any bonus actions, so yeah.
All right. Are you trying to stay on this thing?
Yeah, I'll try to keep him on the ground and see. Or
Well, it's not necessarily a grapple. What I mean
Okay.
is, as he gets up, do you try and stay on him, or do you try to get down? It will make the DC easier or harder.
I mean, if he's standing up, I'm not gonna just like bear on him or anything. I'm gonna get off of him.
All right, so make a just an athletics check. It should be pretty easy.
Trying to piggyback on his shoulders.
9.
No, fair enough. Yeah. So as he gets up, he like
Oh, get off me!
shoves you off. Gets back up on his feet. You're there with him again. And he will then try to smack you with his tail, like he usually does. Where is my D4? Fails. Then we'll take 2 serrated attacks. Sword attacks. Fails. Alright, that one might work. 19.
Yep, that hits.
14 points of slashing damage.
Ah, gotcha. Now,
Oh,
who has the dragon?
shit.
I'll never tell you.
Tell me or I'll get you.
You can try.
Oh.
Nixel, you're up.
Nixel's flying over Auragar's head towards mage number 2 over here. As close as he can get.
What is that?
Yeah.
30 feet or dashing?
30 feet. As long as the mage is 90 feet away, we're good.
Well, there's a tree in the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more than 90
Yeah,
right now.
that's with
That
them.
one.
That's only 30 feet.
You know, shoot the asshole in the house.
Yeah, you could see him. He's big. The big boy.
That's
The
right.
Seeing him
diagonals
what, through the
cut it
window?
Yeah.
a lot. Because
Yeah.
it's 5, 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the big boy in the house if I can see him.
Shoot the big boy in the house.
Just
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I asked about if we could see him.
That's
from
a
the house,
9
and
to
they're
hit,
like, no,
so
but you're just talking about,
miss.
like, the door and windows.
Yep, that'll miss. Shoots off the like a light
Alright.
torch or whatever that's just hanging on the side. Cool. Auragar, you're up.
Alright, I want to walk around to the cart towards the doorway so I can see the bruiser inside.
Everyone's leaving the car on fire.
Yep.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
No one cares
That's
for bones.
that's
You do.
full 30.
Apparently.
Okay,
That's
is
why
that
we're not
15
worried
feet
about
away
it.
And
from
I
the
keep
bruiser?
all my
Can you tell?
valuables on myself.
Yes.
So there's no need.
Okay. Can I borrow you for a second? I'm gonna lightning lure him towards me.
From Mortal Kombat.
Get
over
over
here.
large creatures.
Ooh, let me check.
Also, is
Pull
that-
a large creature?
You create a laser of lightning energy that strikes one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. It does not specify
It's magic.
size.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
it has to make a DC 14 straight.
Does it
So
also-
it might be able to do it because
Does it
it's-
go
Okay,
over
there,
the wall?
50-foot tall giant. Why don't you come here?
So it's got Bane. So
Does it
and
go
it
over the
adds
wall?
a plus 6 to it. It rolled a 6 minus 1 plus 6, so 11.
That's below strength 14. So yeah, it pulls it 10 feet towards me and just hits with lightning.
I think it gets stuck in the doorway.
His head is just sticking out of
It's
the
like,
door.
That means its ass is inside.
That means you get the problem.
Oh my god, we can get
That does mean that doesn't. That does,
Ross can give him a colonoscopy too.
that does mean. Does it get within 5 feet roughly?
There's
don't
no
even
way
think I
you're
can
gonna be
do
able
it.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say that it
Stick his
knocks
tail
it
through
prone,
instead.
but I feel like it just makes sense.
It
that
does.
it's
Yeah, it
not
just
prone.
it's stuck through the
It
door.
just pulls it 15 feet or 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and it takes 1d8 lightning if it's within like 5 feet of me. So I don't know.
Alright, so roll for damage, right?
Yep.
Because he failed.
Hilarious.
Because his
Oh.
head would be that 5 feet.
Another 1 point of lightning damage again. So
Wow.
1 point.
At
Yeah,
least you
roll
can
one.
hit things.
true.
I'm only using status effects.
Dude,
That's
the
true.
Bane has been huge.
So yeah, once again, can I
Banes and blesses are so strong.
pulls it, wraps this dude's neck and just starts pulling him through the door that he doesn't fit through. Bosco's door is just shattered to pieces.
Because then we could have, like, me.
Ares, you're up.
Or vice versa.
Alright.
This guy's head is able to be
Druids are more
targeted.
like AoE area.
Or that guy
Like
over there that's
control
hiding
and
in the
stuff like
bushes.
that. That's why I got so.
Well, yeah, his head's right in the front
Spike
door,
raising,
which
he was just
means
like, I
technically I could get sneak attack on if this freaking Auragar's right by him, right?
Yeah.
During the board
Sure.
fights.
So,
Yeah.
do that. Why not take advantage?
This
His
spell is
force
so
is
much
multiple.
fun. I never knew it would
No,
be so
he-
much fun.
Just kept
It's
walking.
freaking odd, like,
It's
I
those
just think of
3D
Mortal
maps.
Kombat, man.
It's the 3D maps.
Yeah.
Because if you could see it, it creates all these extra like things to use with like pulling someone.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait until I get
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, and then it's 1d6 plus 4, which. Okay, 5, and then these two. 13.
13 points of damage.
Right in his eyeball.
Ooh.
As his head's out there. I hear freaking what's going on with Auragar yelling over there, so I'm like, turn around, I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah, you see him muscling this thing
I
through.
see he's having fun, so I'm like, alright,
I love
let's
it.
go.
I fucking love it.
It's like,
I got to take this shot, Aries.
Like Auragar, the cowboy.
But yeah.
We're gonna bolt.
It's a big one.
I need the cowboy chaps.
right through the eyeball. Oh!
That'd be likes fishing.
I was gonna say that'd be some nice artwork right
Yeah.
there.
How would
Auragar
Auragar
has his
chaps?
chaps on.
How would Auragar say yeehaw?
Cool. Aries right through the eyeball. Just. It's just sticking in there. He's like.
Oh.
I literally go, that's for earlier, after I shot him there.
We were afraid at first.
That's
we were
7 damage you
torturing
gave me.
these guys.
At least I still got one to look at your pretty face and smash it to pieces.
Oh, he's
Flirtatious.
The way they're all talking, it's questionable. I'm just gonna say, the way their attitudes and personalities, I'm concerned, but okay.
maybe sus.
Sus.
Bosco, you're up.
Bosco, hiding behind the fence, is going to take another shot at the lane.
Lob it, walk along.
Yeah.
It's a Hail Mary.
Dang it.
18 to hit.
Damn.
Yep. That is, what is that? 4. So
11 plus.
11 piercing damage and 4 force damage.
So 15 total.
Yes. And he can use the slow feature again, I believe.
Yep.
So
Oh,
he
it
loses
is-
another 10 feet.
Lobs it along.
That's
This
awesome.
guy thinks he's safe and just is just standing there looking at Gax and just right in his back.
I think Bosco's feeling confident after that, and he's gonna move a little bit further toward the house to see what's going on in there, but also still, within range.
He's just jumping. What's going on in there?
You guys take care of my house.
He just sees like the butt cheeks just like poking back out the other side of his door that's been smashed in. Cedric.
All right. Do I have to dash first, or can I move and then dash?
Oh, hit.
What do you mean?
Dash is an action. Right?
Dash is an action, so you would just add, so you get 60 feet of movement.
It doesn't really matter the order. Yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna dash. Wait before I do that. Can I use my bonus action to untie Bones?
Yeah, let's do a free action
Oh hell yeah.
and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna dash, run to Bones. I'm coming, buddy. Oh. What was it? What was it? Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, actually, it was pretty good. A 13.
13. Fair enough. Yeah, you untie Bones. He's like,
Okay. I make sure he's away from the fire, and then now that I know he's safe, actually, am I close to that tree? Can I tie him to the tree?
yep.
So okay, I
So
tie
that way
him.
when the
So then make this
burning
a-
wagon goes to the tree, he'll still
The
be
wagon's
on fire?
moving. The wagon's moving.
I'm just saying, the fire can probably
Oh.
spread. You're like, let me tie him to the tree.
What do you
Instead
want?
of letting the poor boy go.
I'll just let him go away. Or will I just smack his ass and let him go?
If you're tying him back up, do use a bonus action and make another sleight of hand check to tie it back up.
That's fair enough. Oh, let's go. 21.
Cool. You tie him back up on,
Onto the tree.
which allows him to sort of move around to the other side.
Yes. And then, how much movement do
You
I
have
have
60 feet.
left? 6 still? You sure?
Yeah, because Well, 55.
Okay. I want to go back around to the house, to the front of the house.
To here?
To between Nixel and Auragar. So I can see the big brute guy, but I have someone in front of me.
There you go.
Okay, and then I'm good.
You just see me leash, you know?
Like, what the fuck?
Cool.
Just walk around. Huh?
Alright, this mage.
This actually worked out great because you're standing from both ends in the house right now until he like goes through.
both
We're just like tagging both ends stuck.
We're gonna have a showdown over here.
Ooh, mage off.
Mage off.
He puts
with
his
this.
hand over top of the fallen tree.
One of those like upside down black shooting guns.
You saw it
It's
doing
kill
it
shot,
sideways,
it's
like
side. Kill
gangsta,
shot.
like a G.
Nah,
Yeah.
This is from my fallen homies.
he's not a G.
He acts like he thinks he is.
He's casting with the kill shot.
17 plus his mod.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'll roll his second one as well. 17 again.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 2 hits that time.
So far away from the
12 points of necrotic for the first.
It's like a separate little side battle over there.
15 points for the second.
Okay.
So 27 total.
Like a cowboy
Maybe he is a G.
He was like, you know what? Pow!
As pink blasts of necrotic damage just ricochet into your body.
Straight at Agros.
So finally, my mage did something. Straight at Agros. Zarzaros, you're up.
This is a good one.
And then actually, he's gonna go in here so he can get his half cover.
Yeah. Alright. Well, this man's cheeks are right there, so.
Colonoscopy time.
Yes.
Here we go.
Rending these man's cheeks.
Colonoscopy part 2, electric
Ooh,
boogaloo.
Does a 16 hit?
Just hits.
Just hits. Great.
Stacked.
That is.
Oh my god. You guys are skewering this dreadnought.
That is 6 slashing damage as I slash across his cheeks.
Slap him. Just slap
You
him.
slash him, you don't poke him.
It's slashing damage.
You certainly
Oh, yeah, I
have this
guess
on your
so.
bingo
He's
card for
fract-
D&D. This
Carve
is-
yourself.
He's
How much?
bracketed some hazing. Hazing ritual.
6 damage.
6 damage.
And with that, I will also just take my shield and do another bash.
On the streets, yeah. Straight up.
Into the door.
To give him the prone condition, or just smash him further into
Knock
the
his
floor.
So I
backside
can
on
push
the
him
floor,
5
yeah.
feet, or I could do the prone.
How about, okay.
Do the prone.
Either way, he has to make a strength saving throw.
Alright, so he's
DC
Bane.
13.
He does not.
He doesn't save?
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Oh.
Prone.
I mean,
Isn't he already prone?
No, he
No,
fails. He
he's
does
not.
not. He does not succeed.
he's leaning over his head to the door.
I guess
but
I'm just
he's
gonna knock
slide
him
out.
prone, knock his feet from under him.
Yeah.
Nice.
With the shield.
So yeah, you basically, I think with the shield is what you do is you kind of swipe his feet that are holding him up
Yeah.
against, like, pulling with the neck thing that he was being pulled through, and you swipe under his feet to basically make him trip. So now that he's on his belly almost and being pulled through. Gax, you're up against the sniper.
Is it 5 feet
Ooh.
for the first diagonal
Sorry.
move, or is it 10?
5, and then every one after that is 10.
Yeah.
Can I bonus action lay on hands
Yes.
on myself? I'm gonna give myself the full 20.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do diagonal up 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I move 4 spaces towards me, and then 1 space up,
Just imagine it's a way
and then that's 30 feet
Mercy.
altogether.
I know. I think I want like real sick here.
As an
Each side.
action, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself
The two sides of justice.
Alrighty.
at first level.
Both just woo.
8 plus 4 is 12, plus another 4 is 16.
Damn. What's your cure wounds look like? I don't think you've casted that.
When Gax uses cure wounds, as he the wounds themselves almost look like moss is growing out of them.
Oh, sick.
That's cool.
So that it can kind of cover the wounds themselves to heal up. And then as a bonus action, due to Chalice, I regain another 1d8 plus 4. 2, so I regain 6 hit points.
Wow, so you're basically back up to full after that
Yep.
big 27 hit.
Yeah, so after Gax heals himself, as he shouts over the tree to his counterpart.
Whatever you do to me, I'm gonna do to you.
Oh.
Oh, really? Yeah. You wanna try? Let's go.
I have thought you were gonna say, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
Yeah, I have. I've just been missing.
I have. As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So
He just hasn't hit you.
Does he technically grapple from the lasso?
No, he's not.
It's not like a
Oh,
persistent
oh.
effect. It's just meant to
So his
pull.
head's still through there? Or do you
Basically, the
pull it
magic
back?
wraps around his neck, pulls him, and then dissipates.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It's
yeah.
not like a you're holding it. Okay.
Yeah.
So then he would have put his head back in?
Dude,
I mean,
We never took a break.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. There's
I mean,
only
you're
2 left.
yeah,
There's
your
only 2
turn.
left. Yeah. No, wait.
The Bruiser, I'm gonna make a roll to see if he can get himself out of here, because I feel like he's pretty stuck in there at this point.
Yeah.
And it'll be with the Bane.
pulled and
Actually, it's a
the
check,
door.
so the Bane doesn't function correct. It's only saves and attacks.
Oh, yeah, it's only saves.
Yeah.
Only saves and attacks.
16 plus 6, so he'll manage to get himself back out.
He's in the house and back all the way now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
And he's going to use his 15 feet of movement to stand up, and then he'll use. He's going to fly.
I forgot you can do that. Where?
Away.
We had a hole
So
on the other side of
15,
the
so he's got
house.
45. He has to go up 5, so.
He also has to move towards the hole as well.
Yeah, so 40.
Can I make an opportunity attack?
Yes, you can. Once he gets out of the hole, he's going to go higher up. So fly out
That's
and back.
an 18 to hit.
We're doing math. I think he should be able to get right here next to you, Auragar.
Okay.
Am I also within melee?
Yes.
Damn.
18 to
So,
hit.
instead of Auragar, he's gonna attack you. I'm sick and tired of this Bane shit.
Fuck.
18
Can
to
I
hit
do
on
that?
an opportunity attack.
Yes, all of you do your.
Wait,
Actually,
all
it's
of us?
just
Just Bane.
Zarzaros.
Yeah, just Darzaros, because I wasn't close
No,
enough for my
right.
opportunity.
An 18 hits, right?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
If
that's
he
9
get
points
punches
of
us, we
damage.
don't do
No.
nothing.
No,
No,
only
no,
if he
no.
leaves range.
Yeah.
There's a feat for that,
9
but then not
slashing
in all
damage.
cases.
Polearm Master, baby.
Yeah.
Polearm Master with Sentinel is the
He's
stupidest
looking
thing
worse
in the
for
world.
wear at this point. Attack on you
Okay.
with the tail first. Fail.
Let's go.
Uh,
The Bane, baby.
No, we just gotta avoid
right,
the other two.
17. to
Does
hit.
not hit.
Oh yeah, 18 because of your
Yeah,
shield.
because my shield boy.
Another miss.
Let's
3
fucking
misses.
go.
Nice. That Bane is eating him alive.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hit him,
your
baby.
Bane's clutch.
And then
I've been running away every time, too.
I think that's it for him.
That's-
So Nixel, you're up.
Welcome to concentration spells.
Nixel
First
rolled
time.
a 21 to hit with his pistol.
That'll hit. Yeah. Shooting at the big guy.
Yeah. I'm sad I can't use that, but I just dropped it as I was
Yeah.
taking it out.
That would have been nice.
Would have been nice, but
Went
we'll
off.
take it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 12 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Nice.
He's not looking too good.
And then I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Shoots you see a drill through his neck as like fiery red ooze like blood just starts to like fall out of the hole.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna back up 10 feet towards my fairy fire zone. So,
Auragar.
Alright. I'm gonna winding up the flail for an attack. I'm gonna be dealing cold damage with this for my packed feature.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah. Wow, all my flail attacks have been misses. This is a 12.
12? Yeah, that one misses. Just glances off of his armor.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. All my bonus actions are spent.
Ares.
I'm gonna run up to him. About 30 feet. Get up close. And then I just roll for advantage because everybody's there. Doing my. It's gosh, I rolled like 319. I gotta roll this one again because that one was on the edge. Heck, man. What is that? 13?
13 does not hit.
Yes. I'm done. I'm done with daggers. I'm done with daggers. I try to do with the daggers. I can't do it. I'm just sticking with the freaking bow and arrow at this point. Trying to do something different. Stupid.
Not against these guys.
Alright, well, I guess I can still do an extra try to attack him again, though, just regular, right? Because
Yep.
of Nick? Because
Because
it's a
of
light
Nick.
property, and I
Yep.
can do that?
Yep.
But I'm just still doing just one, not the advantage anymore? I don't know how that works. 'Cause everybody's there, but that was my first one I rolled with advantage.
Correct.
I don't
Yeah.
get to do it again. Stupid. Same thing. Same thing.
Really?
Yeah, 7, so plus 6, 13, again.
Run up there. Nothing.
I can do it again, but it's just jacking me up. I'm doing it again. Because I need my bonus action.
Offhand, so don't add the proficiency, just a +4.
Oh my god, 5.
Yikes.
Can't.
Yeah.
I have the
Wow.
freaking curse with these daggers right now.
Wow.
That sucks.
No, I was just gonna stay there, but I feel like I
Yeah,
barely used them, so I was like, let me do something different.
Welcome to my life with Bane.
I should just stay with the bow. Alright.
No, after my turn, I'm gonna have to go.
Sorry about that, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
Bosco.
not fun.
Dummy. Dummy.
Bosco is going to use this opportunity, seeing how damaged he looks, to take out his grappling hook.
Oh.
Oh no.
He has an idea. And he's gonna and launch it at his wings and try to clip his wings and pull him down.
That's actually not a bad
Bosco.
idea.
And the best part is
grapple,
he
correct?
would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How hurt is Bosco?
Bosco's totally fine.
He's actually-
So then
He's doing
Bosco
that.
needs to make a strength check.
Eli made it sound
check.
like Bosco was on like the brink of death. Like this is his heroic last thing.
This thing just
Bosco's
rolled a
joke.
natural 1.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Spring, right?
Don't roll a 1.
9.
Yay!
Yeah, because he has literally 0.
I think Bosco just pops over the fence. He's like, I'm gonna pull you. I'm gonna get you. You ain't going nowhere. Launches the grappling hook, hooks onto the in between like those fleshy bits, with the cartilage just going in between the fold, and just wrenches him down. With a nat 1, I'm definitely gonna say it goes prone. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Freaking
no.
Bosco.
Falls onto
Unbelievable.
What am I
This is
doing?
so
I'm sorry. What type of
This
saving
is
throw?
well played.
Dex?
Dex
Yeah.
saving throw.
I've been rolling
So-
absolute garbage.
So a DC 13.
I rolled a 13 out of plus 6.
Nice.
So 19.
Cool. So you managed to just dodge out of the way real quickly as you see him pull this thing down onto its back.
Grounded.
Yeah, and he's like, "You're not going anywhere."
I literally, when that happens and I jump out of the way, I would look at Bosco and be like, a little warning next time, Bo. Like,
Unbelievable.
To Bosco, not you.
I mean,
Little warning.
Show you.
and so he's technically grappled. So he has disadvantage on his attacks and any melee attacks on.
So we can just dogpile him right now.
Yeah.
Let's just
You will also
stall
get
him.
advantage on
Get him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Finally hit him with that war pick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Seeing him being put out, Cedric is like my chance. He pulls out the war pick.
He goes for that big toe.
He goes.
The one that's already
Wait, yeah, it's already severed off. It's already,
It's like
over
it's
there
hanging off.
from bones.
It's already hanging on.
Okay, he's
by
not
a
actually gonna go for the
string,
toe,
yeah.
but he's gonna go for the war pick, and I get
Tanking.
advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Because he's pro.
that's an 8.
The one time I wish it was lower in the initiative order.
Man, you skipped all of your training with your father
With
on
the
this
war
war
pick?
pick.
Oh no.
You hated this weapon.
Since he's on the ground, can I say I go to like hit him almost like a golf club and just swing and a miss?
God, you pick your head up before you hit him.
Exactly.
You look back, you're like,
I did nothing.
oh, I missed.
Okay, seeing at me missing, I then run away. So I swung
So you end up back in the same spot.
I
you were.
swung so hard that it spun me around like I'm missing a golf ball, and then I just run in the direction I spun towards.
Nope, not today.
Yeah, so I run towards the
You are
fence.
literally a Looney Tune.
You basically stay right where you're at. 'Cause you ran up to him,
Oh,
hit him,
okay.
and then went
And with
back.
that, I absolutely must do the battle.
You see Auragar.
Unusual
Yeah, if
tactic.
you guys walked it, it's fine. I have 2 turns left, so.
Okay.
The mages. Okay, the mage is gonna go. So yeah, he'll poke out. Jump on top of this, head over
Yep.
to you, and he'll make 2 trident attacks at you.
Yes.
Nat 20 on the first
Oh
one.
wait.
Okay.
And oh, another nat 20. I just rolled 2 20s.
Damn. Okay.
Oh no.
Is that standing in front of him, or is that just his head up there? Is anyone standing in front of the big dude? Bosco's over there, but like, or is that just on him, the purple thing?
Alright.
That's the thing.
So the first one's gonna be 12 points of piercing,
Okay.
and then another 12. So 24 total.
Yep. That works for me.
As he stabs you twice with this thing with great speed and agility.
Yeah.
I told you I'd get ya.
Yeah.
Let me look at a net.
Zarzaros.
Fucking nat 20s. Of course you're gonna hit me.
Yeah, 2
Still
nice. Unbelievable.
Just chilling.
I'm just happy he didn't do that much damage.
Yeah, the trident's not
Yeah.
the best thing in the world.
Use that stupid necrotic thingy.
While Zarzaros has a moment in the house, can I look for any indicators of what he might have been either looking to destroy or find? With, in particular, like what he was destroying? Or was it in general just everything?
In general, he was just destroying everywhere.
There was nothing specific he was going after, looking to destroy.
The only thing that he said was basically, hey, I'm looking for a dragon.
He's
Who's got the
So
dragon?
he's looking for
Oh,
a dragon.
did Bosco ever call out with attack?
He's already been used.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he's
An
gone.
advantage for this point.
Yeah.
Because
Alright,
Shoot,
so
you're
then
missing
I'll
my
just
work.
leave out the door, I guess, and
just walks right now.
He's
how
delicate with
far
the
can
roar.
I get out the
You're like-
door?
I'll
How
have a
far
rock.
can I get out the door?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Come on, big boy. Come close, big boy. Let's just come next.
Put him out of his misery.
No better man.
Alright, I'm gonna get up close to him. Do I have enough movement to get up next to him?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna look down at him.
Looking at his
Whatever you were looking to do, you failed. Taking my javelin of lightning,
Oh.
I did. Don't poke me again.
Questionable.
Alright.
When you mentally break NPCs.
Please, not the ass, not again.
That's a 21 to hit.
Well, if you think about it,
Yeah.
Zarzaro's lightning struck his ass, slashed his ass, and bashed his ass.
That's 5 lightning damage.
5.
At that point, I'd take psychological damage too.
Plus an arrow in his eyeball,
Plus
the
an
lightning
arrow in
around
his
his
eyeball.
fucking neck, grabbing
Not
him,
down.
choking him.
Not down?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright.
And his slash toe.
His slash toe,
yeah.
He's got lots of
That's
just
it.
everywhere.
Gax, you're up.
As my bonus action, I'll use my last shimmer step to get out of the situation.
We're getting up on his ass.
30.
Poor Gax all
I go right 5. Ooh, shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Aha.
Nice.
And then looking at him, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
That hits. Just hits.
Alright, nice. 6, 10, 14 points of radiant damage on him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
yeah.
I got your back, and now I'm running away. I'm running 30 feet right along the stink cloud, going towards
Again,
Eli.
running
Yo,
away.
Oh,
He's
I'm
just
running the fuck away.
He's just been
Get
running
away!
in that yard.
Nope, you didn't just
That's
made
like your
made
fourth
101.
Dude,
Made
I've
your
been
attack.
edging the
Get
stink
fuck
cloud
out.
this entire
Tag
time.
your
Well, no, the reason, yeah, because I
Because he
wanted
can't
to-
see, just
yeah,
very
he
broken line
can't
of
see
sight.
me. So now he's either forced to chase me or go after you guys. So yeah, that
You're
is my turn.
Yes, run.
I mean, I'm more dragon than you fucks are, but it's okay.
The bruiser,
He's on the floor.
He's grappled too.
yeah, he's grappled, so he can either make attacks at disadvantage or try and escape the grapple.
Thank you.
I think he'll make attacks at disadvantage.
Attack.
Disadvantage and Bane. There's no way he's gonna hit anything, but whatever.
Just starts rolling natural 20.
Disadvantage and pain.
Bane has been
Does he
You
attack?
should
Trying
stop
to hit.
calling it Bane and just call it pain.
He's trying to hit Pain. I'll do one on Zarzaros, one on Ares, and one on Bosco. So the tail first is
Oh, did he pass the grapple?
so I'm doing sorry, I said it in the order. So Zarzaros is first. It's gonna be that's not gonna hit you. Second attack. Also not gonna hit. And that's not gonna hit either. He's just flailing around on the ground.
Missing an eye.
He's missing an eye. I can't see nothing.
This poor bruiser.
You'll poke me in the butt.
The voice changes.
I know why.
Like,
now
at
it sounds
first
like
it
a
was
freaking.
And I was like,
Oompa Loompa or
Well,
something.
he did get
What is
shot
it
through the
from
neck.
Sesame Street,
Oh,
the
did he?
little
Yeah.
puppet or something. What do they call that?
Changes voice.
Muppets? Is that a Muppet?
It's like one of
He
those
sounds
like
like, yeah.
wheezing breath voices.
I thought that was the one that died already.
Smoker.
No, he shot him last round.
Oh.
And he'll probably shoot him again to finish him off.
Yeah, I already rolled the hit. It's 18.
That hits.
That's a full 10, baby. 13 piercing.
With that, meets its target.
We're all around
Death
it.
throws.
Oh gosh.
Ball of fire goes up. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving
For
throw.
flavor, I'm
even-
gonna
even
say
me?
Nixel flies up in the
even
air,
you.
does a
Oh,
spin, and then shoots him, and calls it a
Everyone but
This has
Nixon
been
is
my
at no skill.
worst night
Oh,
ever.
16 minutes.
I almost lost 6.
Oh no.
What saving throw?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Well,
Dexterity.
I
I still have
passed
all the
again.
temp HP, so I guess I'm just gonna get to use some of that up now.
I'm like the
A
Joker. I'm
10.
trying to get hit and I'm not getting hit. Like the only damage it took up my temp and that's it.
I know that's why maybe I'll finally use it up this time.
Anyone who does not succeed a DC 13 will take the damage.
Oh,
I succeeded. Yeah.
So you're gonna take 12 points of fire damage.
Oh.
12
Wait, I
points.
gotta roll for my concentration.
What happens if?
DC 11.
I
No, I
lose
haven't
concentration
said
finally.
anything.
What happens?
Finally, the minute he dies, unbelievable.
I have lost concentration.
What'd you
What
say?
happens if we roll a nat 1?
On that one, you still just take the damage.
Just the
You can't
12.
write this
Yeah.
stuff. You can't write this stuff.
Like,
Oh man, I lost concentration.
It's like, well, that's good.
My work here is done.
I will point out that Auragar has, while he has, did you save on that last one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Auragar, you see him get hit a little bit with the fire,
Does
and
not care.
it does not affect him. He does not care about it at all.
Oh. Oh. That's supposed to be.
You're
I'm a
up.
hardy lizard. Oh,
You're up.
I'm going to move my 30 feet around the sneaking cloud until I can see the mage.
5, 15, 25.
And I point to it, and you see some tendrils of light start to come out of his, or tendrils of force light start to come out of his fingers as he shoots an eldritch blast
I'm coming for you next.
to the mage.
Roll to hit.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Roll damage.
Where's my d10? There you are. 9 points of force damage. Yep.
Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Wham! Blast of energy as he's looking at Gax. He's like,
You're next. Your little weakling friend ran away.
Damn fucking right I ran.
It's because he's smarter than you, whelp.
Very nice.
Just gonna turn around. Stand in the same spot. Do I get steady aim because I'm not moving like out of that box, or like because I turned around? Is that technically?
steady aim, yep.
Okay. Yeah, 20. Dirty 20.
That'll hit. Snipe this hoe.
The steady aim gives me advantage, so I can roll the extra.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure that I'm not breaking any rules here. So that's what, 7. What is that? 13, 14, 15 with the arrow.
15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Woo! With the arrow. Really, I'm only meant for arrows right now.
As he turns to taunt Auragar, you just let one fly right through his chest. He looks down and he's like, "Oh, that hurts." As like acid green like blood starts to pour out of his mouth.
Just give him a nod. Like, what's up? That was me. Don't mess with us.
I'm sure Bosco is feeling great here, so he goes,
Well, that was pretty cool.
shoots an arrow at this mage.
Brosco?
What?
It's a Briscoe.
Brosco.
Brosco.
Bosco.
Oh.
Yes.
It took a minute. It took a minute. We were like, what? He literally stopped in his tracks.
I hit him with word
23 to
stun.
hit.
Oh, sorry.
23 to hit.
Huh?
3 to hit.
Yeah, what'd you do? Smash him?
No, I'm shooting an
Arrow
arrow.
with Bosco.
He can
Sorry,
see
I meant
it.
like, yeah.
5, 3, 7 plus 2. 9.
right?
Yeah.
And with that,
Hit points.
Bosco makes the final shot.
Let's go.
He goes,
This is for my house, this is for Dolly, and this is for everything we believe in. Which is nothing!
Which is that Lucius is a prick.
Lucius is a prick!
as the thing explodes, bones fly everywhere in shrapnel, and you guys are out of combat.
Good, great.
My
Do they still leave any of those like pieces of mica or minerals
Oh,
when
yeah.
they die?
So you're going to go look around for those.
Yeah.
Can I put the fire out from the cart?
The cart
You
is
go
destroyed.
Find
I'm
any
trying to
bit of water somewhere to
anything.
go
Anything.
get it. Yes, let me roll for your loot.
Luckily, it did last combat. Technically, lasts.
Yeah, like a few seconds, right?
Yeah.
Did the
So the
bruisers-
two big guys each drop what looked to be like 2 rubies that are about this big.
Oh wow.
Pretty nicely sized. And then the other 2 like more acid looking guys, they drop 4 of those malachite things again.
The mica or whatever.
Total. So it's 4 rubies and then 4 of the malachite thingies.
So someone's just picking
Wait,
that up.
2 rubies or 4 rubies?
2 each,
4
so 4
malachite.
total.
4 rubies.
Okay, cool.
I
Nixel.
walk
Four
over
rem-
to
four malachite.
Cedric, and 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10 hit points back.
Oh yeah. Thank you, friend.
Plus 1 plus another 5 on top, so
Oh,
15
yeah.
back.
Hell yeah.
And then Zarzaros gets
I got nothing.
4, 9.
It was a long fight.
You
for
get
sure.
9 hit points back. And then
Well, actually, I'm not talking. I'm fixing the computer.
and then Ares gets 10.
Oh.
You get 10 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. And then that is all of my spell slots.
Oh,
Oh.
they smashed up their house really, really good.
Yeah, you guys see that the house is just a mess. The inside's been destroyed. The whole side of the house is caved in.
When he says that, Nixel kind of panics and runs in to look for the wine.
As you look at,
Oh yeah.
you
How
find
much?
that like some of them were smashed.
I kneel down.
There's
like,
15 left.
Is all that's left of the bruisers, whatever they're called, is literally just the rubies? Like, there's nothing else that's
Right,
left
they
of them? They
explode
exploded?
and there's just nothing left of them.
My God.
That was quite the battle.
But look at us.
It's been a bit since we've been able to cut loose like that.
You have to question our methods.
Okay, Mr. Mercy, you can go figure that out later tonight, but I think we kicked ass.
Mr. Mercy.
Zarzaros, has it occurred that the reason that the reason they explode so violently is because they were designed to be disposable? That to show mercy would put us at a disadvantage?
I'm not questioning that we should have killed them. We should have. We did.
I think he's questioning the colonoscopies.
It's the tactics that concerns me.
You were part of it.
I
You
was
let loose a little
I had
bit,
no
bro.
part in that. That being said, it is bizarre. It's only been a couple days since we've dealt, well, not even a day since we've dealt with the boar, and now it seems these abominations are getting more vicious.
They were looking for something. Or someone.
Do they have a name?
The executioner.
Auragar paused for a minute. Did Bosco tell us about the egg, or no? He did not. Okay.
About the egg? No, but I know about the egg. egg. Not necessarily that's an executioner, but I know that it was an obsidian
Right.
dragon.
He didn't
egg.
say anything specific about it. It's just you knew that he was talking about an obsidian dragon.
Yeah. There's only one thing that they could have gone in there for. You said that they went in for, well, you said executioner, but did they use a different word that they were searching for?
It did.
He did.
Yeah,
He did talk about the egg.
He said, I think it's a dragon.
he did.
He looked. He said dragon.
Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a dragon to you, yeah.
He did say something about a dragon.
Then the only option that there is the dragon within Bosco. Thus
Who's
may-
the executioner?
Who's the
Or
executioner?
Was.
No, still is.
Why would a dragon that powerful need to be bound to someone?
The bounding is what makes that person an executioner, like your flail.
I understand that. I'm talking about before they need to be bound to someone because they've fallen somehow. That is what I'm getting at.
You hear a distinct sound of a giant eagle. And as you look up, you see a familiar white eagle with like the frills of the wings, or like the tips of the wings are pink. And as it flies over top and lands in the center of the area, and sort of it has like a concerned look in its eye, as it's like trying to examine the sea. It sees like the pools of like goo or whatever else was left behind, as you guys are sort of like talking and picking up the scraps of whatever's left and stuff. And then all of a sudden, the giant eagle, you guys all see this just shape shifts into this white lizard folk man. He's wearing finely woven navy blue tunic with kind of like a yellowish embroidery, navy blue cloth pants, and then on the back of his head he's got these pink tipped frills that are all lined with these kind of stone piercings that have been moved into those frills. He's got these deep yellow eyes, and he's carrying a staff that looks similar to Gax's, but it's made of a different bone. It's made of whale bone.
I immediately draw the flail back into my arm.
And you know this. You also know this. Very familiar with this person. This is Silas Davani.
Yeah.
As he shapeshifts into his form,
I actively roll my eyes.
you see this kind of like a concerned look on his face.
Oh god.
What's happened here?
A fight.
Is everyone alright?
Yes, I healed everybody already.
We're all right, Silas.
Alright, just checking in. I saw the commotion on my way in here, and it seemed you had taken care of it, but I was heading to the Mecca.
Oh. Have you been to Port Fisher yet? Have you seen what's been going on in town?
I haven't been to Port Fisher, but the problems have been spreading towards Shax and even into Rissenok.
That's no surprise.
Things are changing. It's going to be bad.
People are making it change.
That's why I've been sent to the Mecca to speak to the Great Mughal.
I suggest when you're there, please ask her to pay special attention to Port Fisher. There are things going on within the city that are quite worrisome.
Oh, I think it's
Do you
worse
have
than
any
that.
kinds of specifics?
Well, when I went,
And
after I
while
left,
you're talking, I will say that all of you guys notice that when Silas addresses Gax, it's far more personable than if Auragar speaks. He doesn't even look at Auragar.
It's a little B. It's a little B.
He is basically, you get the idea that there's no respect for Auragar at all.
yeah. And that's nothing new to us. So,
No.
and
And you sense that like Argar's taking it as someone who's just used to it.
yeah. Well, I met with the medical people within Port Fisher. I told them how to handle everything.
And how's that going? Have you found us any new
Horrible.
medications?
So
That's not what I want to hear.
I give him a look.
We're not here to report good news at every opportunity. We're here to report the truth.
I wasn't talking to you.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all trying to help in our own ways. But
Are we?
it's no. Like, but it's true. There's not a whole lot of good news to go around, and I apologize. In Port Fisher, I just give him like the lowdown of it. It's a parasitic disease. It transfers through either blood or mucus or whatever. We found that high temperatures and heat tend to help curb it. We haven't tried with freezing cold yet, but that also might be a big
And
way
the
to stop
spice.
it. Yes, I tell him about the spice and how the crow's nest, which is an underground.
As you tell him about the spice, he
yeah.
stops you. It's interesting you speak of this spice. Obviously, we use it in dishes,
Yeah.
right? And before you worry, your family is safe.
I know.
But,
I've been.
but there's small clutches that are disappearing all over the borders.
Hearing
And being
that,
destroyed in the night.
yeah, you see Gax is like actively, nervously twitching. Like his tail is either moving a little bit like fast and then slow,
We've
or
been
like
trying to track it. And there's the dead that we are finding there, and he looks towards you, unmarked.
he's been with me since we left.
The ones with the runes are nowhere to be found. The traders have been showing up in ships every day since you left. More and more. And they're trading for this spice, the chili powder. You need to find the source, or who is in charge of these trades.
Hearing that, I believe you should look into the Grey Wither family. Very.
I'm going to the Mecca.
covertly.
You should be looking into the Grey Wither family.
There's another faction that might be at play.
What is it, Auragar?
The cult of the devouring flame.
I thought you would mention that. We see more of their scouts every day as well. I don't know what they're looking for, but I presume it's whatever you had in your hand when you left. Figure it out.
We've only been gone a couple of weeks. But thank you for the update about my family.
As he recoils a little bit, notices the tension of the situation, he starts to cool off a little bit, as you guys are sort of like prying eyes and watching this whole conversation, he opens himself up a little bit. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Silas Devani. I'm a peace druid from Rismanok, the hometown of Gax and Auragar. I appreciate what kind of aid you are all giving to Gax, making specific mention to only recognize Gax. He says, Port Vischer was meant to be a gateway to prosperity. It was a place where traders and arsons could thrive, free from excessive dominion. The Great Mullah's been lenient with its governance. But he was hoping diplomacy would ease tensions. The clan of Vesh sees this as weakness. They claim that their ancestral lands, granted not I, but the people of the clan of Vesh, are being encroached upon, that the port has become a den of outsiders profiting from soil that's not theirs. Truth is more complex than that, though. Port's growth was inevitable. Agaros is a wonderful place. It would be folly for people not to recognize its beauty. But the Vesh would rather see it burned than shared. Again, not I, but the tensions are rising in Chax.
As they should be.
Trade would suffer, and those who sought refuge in port would find themselves displaced, or worse. For now, they're being patient, but they are not without their pride. Our warriors are getting restless. If they do not receive the council's backing, they'll turn to their own laws and their own brand of justice. I would not like to see this happen. If the port faces retaliation, I need options. If blood is spilled, I need allies who can help navigate the chaos before it consumes everything. This is where you all come in. I need to know what is going on. There are too many things at stake. The devouring flame is after the flame that Auragar possesses. Or possessed. As he gives you a stern look. The Grey Weathers, as you said, seem to be a good start, as we have seen their ships passing by on the way out. We do not know if it's where they're picking up or if they're dropping off. Anytime we get close, they close off. They have eyes everywhere, so be careful. Locate their leader and find the source of this plague. I'm heading to the Asgore Mecca. I'll be back in a number of days. If you do this, I can assure you, I and the Peace Druids will be extremely appreciative and will pay you well.
Appreciate Gax or of the group?
Group, Auragar. If you can still stick in one without tearing apart your neighbors.
You will be fine. We will be fine.
Well then, I have my leave. I'm on to the Asgore Mecca.
As he's walking away, I guess, from the group, telepathically, he'll hear in his head, if war is to come, please come and find me.
Can he respond to that?
Yeah, he
telepathically?
can. Yeah.
Not worry. Your wives and children will be safe. I will have news from them soon. They are eager to send you a message.
Is he gone?
As he starts to, if no one else has anything to interrupt him with, he will form back into his giant eagle form, and fly off into the distance.
As he gets maybe like 50, 60 feet away, all of you would hear Gax underneath his breath, what a dick.
I was about to say, what a prick.
Yeah, as I start to
Trying to
walk
bite my tongue
as
all
I
the
start to
time.
walk to the house, I mutter, "False druid," and I take up the flail just to bash the doorway real fast, and then reel it back in.
Cool. And with that, that's where we're ending our session. Thank you everybody for coming along, joining us, and watching every week. It's been amazing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Say what you're doing.
See ya.
Bye bye.